into the Yawning Portal Tavern. So that's where we're starting today's session. Everyone cross 1 gold piece off of your inventory, because that's how much it costs to get up the well.
Oh yeah.
I think at this point Scamp would probably notice all of her gold is gone.
Yeah, I don't on me actually.
Darius will actually pay for everybody.
I was gonna pay for everyone.
Okay. Darius, you put 1 coin in at a time, and you see this giant bucket lifting your allies up one by one. And you guys spill out into the tavern of the Yawning Portal in Waterdeep. And there are a number of patrons here. It seems to be daytime because there is some light spilling in through the windows. Dernan is the one working the winch, and he helps you up out of the bucket over the lip of this gigantic well and into the tap room of the Yawning Portal Tavern. As you guys emerge one by one, you see a variety of patrons staring eagerly at you all to see what tales you bring them of the adventures and journeys that you had down below. As you're all finally up, Dernan just nods. He doesn't say anything when you thank him, and he continues to help others up. And when you're all finally here, you see everyone staring at you. There is some faces, mostly old faces, perhaps 1 or 2 new, but mostly old faces staring at you all. Seems like just regulars are at the tavern at the moment, and Dernan just kind of dusts his hands a little bit. Missing one, he says.
No, this is it. Unfortunately. It's
Not the first to be lost to Undermountain. And then he just goes and jumps back over behind the bar. Drink!
yes, please.
Yes,
Can't say no to that.
Hard or soft?
both, please.
Hard.
Hard.
Alright. And he pours you all up a shot of some sort of whiskey. And it cost 1 gold for that drink. He just lines up the shot glasses, takes a bottle of whiskey, spins it around his hand, glug, 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 pours you each up a shot. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
How did you go down there? How was it?
Oh, well, must say that the lower levels are not exactly fun.
Oh, get some good treasure?
Well, we got a bit, yes.
Enough to stay this side?
Well, probably, but that would defeat the purpose of going back.
Heading
It's
back.
gonna be rot if you just sit at home.
Now, seen many head down that well, and I ain't seen many return. Ones I have seen return, I haven't seen them go back in. That means something.
We're going back in.
Huh?
We'll just take a little break here. Though.
Right, well, more business for me. I ain't gonna complain. Need rooms? I've got some spare.
No, I believe we have, we do have, rooms back at our tavern.
Ah, that's right. That tavern's taken all my business. Huh, good for you.
Honestly, I'm surprised to hear it doing so well.
A lot of the locals. They all followed Floon. Volo, upon his return, followed him over to your tap room. Don't know why.
Volo's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably for the ale. That's my brew usually.
Maybe. Anyway, you ain't got no well in your tap room, so there's that. And I'm quite satisfied that, well, my rivals are spending money in my tavern. Anyway, well, I'm here when you want me to take you back down. You know the drill. 1 gold piece. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll shoot the shot and get ready to leave.
Yes. To the portal. It's one of a kind.
Dernan just starts busying himself, wiping dust off bottles, and doesn't really say anything more.
I'm gonna head to our tavern after I finish the shot.
Did we have anything we need to sell to Obaya before we left here?
I need to do a couple things before I go talk to her about selling.
Mabai is looking over at you all very eagerly, but she hasn't said anything or approached you all.
On my way out, I will go to her and I tell her, I'll ask her, will you be here tomorrow or the next day?
Her eyes light up and she clutches the holy symbol, which is a gold coin, on a necklace around her chest. Oh, I was waiting for you to approach me. Yes, I have been waiting many, many days for you to return from the Undermountain. You know I am looking to buy magic items and spell books. Do you have some that you wish to sell? My master Wakanga, he would be very eager to learn I have made progress with the quest he has given me.
I have a few things I need to get looked at first, but then I do need to speak about that.
So, you have items? You have items of magical nature that you wish to sell? Yes? Hello?
Oh, can you not hear me?
Barely. I've got you turned like all the way up and I can barely hear you.
I say yes. I'll switch my mic to something else.
I could hear you then. Okay, yes, of course I will be here. I've been waiting. There has been no one else that has emerged from the yawning portal. You are the first. Every day I have waited here at this table, waiting for some to emerge.
Do we know if this Wakanga is a trustworthy individual who could protect certain magical items?
You could make a history check, Scam.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's a lot louder.
Okay. Yes, I do have items I wish to sell to you.
Yes, I will be here then. And Scamp, you've got no idea who this Wakonga guy is from your own memory.
Could I then ask Obaya, is the man you serve trustworthy? Can he protect things that potentially have great power?
Is he trustworthy? Can he protect powerful magic items? Of course! I would not be here doing his bidding otherwise. He is Wakanga Otomo, merchant prince, that controls the sales of magic items in Port Nyanzaru. He is wealthy and powerful. He has a museum, a grand museum. It is full of vast wonders and magic items. They are all protected with magical glass. No one would dare try to break into his mansion. They would be committing the ultimate crime. Very safe.
Well, I'll look to the rest of the party then, and so I've got this ring that's got Xanathar in it. Should we give it to her for safekeeping, or should we maybe hold on to it? Or I just don't want Xanathar to get out.
I feel like that would absolutely be the smartest choice. But...
It wouldn't, or it would be.
Would.
Any objections?
No.
I
mean,
don't.
It would be somebody else's problem if he did get out at that point, I think.
So I'll take the ring of mind shielding off then, and like set it in front of Obaya. I'd be like, this ring has Xanathar's soul in it, like the beholder. we killed him and his soul went into it.
Beholder? Xanathar? Xanathar, I've heard they are thieves in your city, yes?
They
No,
were.
Not a Xanathar. The Xanathar.
The
I
beholder
The-
that was the leader of the group of thieves that was named Xanathar. That's who's in the ring.
Oh. This sounds unique. Very unique. May I identify the ring to verify what you're saying is true? No offense, but I need to verify all magic items. It is common practice. Wakanga has told me this.
I just fear she's gonna put it on and get possessed.
May I?
I'll let her have the ring.
This ring, it is only uncommon. For that, the amount of gold I can give you is limited. And these are the prices that she pays in platinum. 50 platinum is all I can give you. If there is this soul, which I believe there is, trapped within, it does not give added value. However, I can assure you that it is not possible for the soul to escape the ring. Only powerful magic could bring the soul back to a body. Powerful magic that I do not possess, and not many do.
I'm not worried with an increased payout for it. I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
It is not possible for the ring to have the soul return. The soul is trapped. In fact, it is safe. Very safe in the ring. Yes, I will express this to Wakanga when I shall return. I will ensure that the ring is kept safe. Wakanga is a good man.
And I'll, I guess, sell it to her for 50 platinum pieces.
Yes, of course. And she hands you 50 coins with an unfamiliar mintage. Well, you've sold some things to her buyer before. You guys have. So it has the image of what looks like a jungle and it looks like a variety of different dinosaurs creeping in the jungle on one side, and on the head side it has this Cholton man in profile with dreadlocks.
So I'll take those and I'll hand them to Dagger for the party loot. I'll also be like, or Ren, sorry. Hey Ren, could I maybe like have 5 gold pieces? I seem to have misplaced my gold pieces and my diamond dust actually.
Yeah. I'll hand her 5 gold.
Is there more items that you wish to sell? Wakanga has given me many, many more coins to part with for magic items. What riches have you plundered?
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yes, I understand you are tired. You have been journeying for many, many days without seeing the light above. I do not mean to bother you. I shall leave you for now then, if that is what you wish.
I don't want to do this piecemeal. I want to, do it all in one transaction. Better for both of us if it's done that way.
I understand. I eagerly await your return. And Jalister Silvermane, captain of the City Watch, waves to you all. And Savra's also looking at you, Darius. Hey! Hey you there! Roland! Scamp! Pavel! Brew!
Is that new Jimmy?
Ren!
New Jimmy. That's not new Jimmy. That's this is the guy that gave Pavel, like his first quest.
Oh, he was talking.
You see a it's a human male in his mid-20s. He's a captain of the City Watch. One of the captains. He's giving you guys a quest.
I work for him.
Yeah.
Hello, Jalister.
Ah, you're back. How goes it? Any progress? Have you learned anything about the voice? He's speaking about this quest where he believes there's an elder brain lurking in the dungeon.
Unfortunately, we have not gone that low yet. It's a little bit out of our depth at the moment, but we are slowly but surely making our way down there.
Oh, very well. These voices, they have not stopped. People are getting spooked. But don't go mentioning this. As I said, it could create a lot of disruption. This would terrify people.
Of course.
Would I know who he is before I went down? Or is this just
Yeah.
just looking at me?
He's sitting with Savra Bellabantra. She's the one that gave you your quest. She's also a captain of the City Watch.
And if I remember correctly, he's Lord's Alliance, and she's
Order of the Gauntlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, we can coexist. And
For now.
also sitting here is Sir Ambrose, the old veteran that patrols the City of the Dead, who you guys have dealt with before.
So Ambrose, nice to see you again.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Had to deal with any more skeletons?
It's been alright. Been pretty good. Nothing much's been happening there. All that conflict's pissed off to the field ward and such. It's been quiet. Pretty good. No trouble from Xanathar. No trouble from the Zentarum or anything else. Been kind of quiet. Just waiting for the next big thing to pop up, really. Ugh.
You sound very bored.
Yeah. Well, spend me afternoons pissing up here and me nights patrolling the City of the Dead.
Oh well. It's good to see that you're doing well, though.
Suddenly, a young boy runs into the tavern. Extra, extra! This inn from the Waterdeep Wazoo! A new Open Lord has been elected! The summoning is taking place! The coronation ceremony! Down at the castle! Extra, extra! And then he just pokes his head and he yells that out. And he has a heap of broadsheets slung under his shoulder and he just scatters them all over the floor. And then he keeps on running down the street. And people are just turning their heads.
I want to snatch one with Mage Hand and bring it over to me.
Alright, you take a look and it just has a picture of Castle Waterdeep on the front page. And it has Lady Laurel Silverhand's head in profile, and then it has like a silhouette of a head with a question mark, and it says, "New Open Lord elected," as Lady Laurel stands down. Who will be the new Open Lord of Waterdeep?
Wow, this is actually very big news. I feel like we've been down there longer than we thought.
Sorry, it was good to see you again, Roland, but this is news to me. This is unexpected. Why would Lady Laurel... I have to go. I have to get to Castle Waterdeep immediately.
I'll kind of look at Roland for a moment. Do you think it's Jarlaxle?
You know, I think that we might need to go and see what this new Open Lord is all about. This
All
is
right.
very, very troubling.
If we're gonna go watch some coronation, I'm bringing some beer.
Sure.
Let's bring the whiskey.
Do you mind buying?
And
No.
just
Fucking
as
clue what
you
any
guys
of
walk
those
off, Savra was just about to open her mouth to ask your progress, Darius, and then everyone starts running out.
I would give her an update that we are still looking for the dragon's lair. We have not descended far enough into Undermountain to find it yet. That we've come back topside to resupply, bury a dead, or honor a dead friend, and regroup, as it were. Since I was first supposed to meet up with them, and I basically tell her that I found them in a rough way.
Savra just smiles. You can give me a report later. Go ahead with your friends. You'll lose them. You won't get a place close to the castle if you don't hurry. If you want to see what's going on. And as you guys are running out, like, pretty much everyone in the tavern just empties. And Dernan just throws his hands up. God damn it! Hey, by the way, Volo was looking for you lot.
We'll see him at the tavern later. I'm sure he'll be there. Thank you, Scout.
Cast Cure Wounds on Roland.
Just in case.
So you know Vola will be there drinking for free.
No, hell no.
I gave him 5,000 gold. He should.
Well,
be
he probably
to us.
squandered that on his trip, if we're being honest.
Oh, I know.
It's
Vola.
Bloom.
He's a mooch. He's a giant mooch.
It's
I'm
Bloom.
gonna buy a bottle of
Bloom, yeah.
whiskey on my way out.
Okay. Dernan quickly hands you a bottle. That'll be 20 gold pieces. He grabs like the most expensive bottle he can find.
That's fine.
I don't blame him.
He looks surprised when you
Awesome.
actually buy it. Yeah. He nods.
I'm gonna
Yep.
wave at Bonnie as
Good
we're
luck.
rushing out.
With all your political stuff. And hell, if it's Mert, I'm shutting down business and leaving Waterdeep, he yells out at you guys. Alright, so as you head out into the streets of the Yawning Portal Tavern, it's a pretty nice day. And it was summer. It's now kind of, the season has turned a little bit. And there is still a lot of hot air like trapped in between the walls of Waterdeep, so it's not cold,
It's New York.
it's not hot. Yeah. And it's not that extreme. And as you're running, like, you see just the streets are becoming flooded. People are leaving establishments, and there is like huge crowds gathering around the base of Castle Waterdeep. And you see members of the City Watch trying to hold people back, as everyone is eager to try and get as close as they can to Castle Waterdeep to see who's going to be the new Open Lord as they're revealing it. And as you're running up, like, you're like not even getting to the base of the castle. It's like a mile-long hike up the switchback road that leads up to the castle, and it's completely flooded. And there are other entrances as well, but of course they are reserved for exclusive members and nobles and whatnot. And you guys see Giles the Silvermane entering this gated off area, like up ahead of you guys, around where it's not so crowded. But if you, other than that, then you guys can't get anywhere near the castle.
I could turn into something that could fly and go look at what's going on if you guys want. I don't know.
I mean, we can try and follow. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Darius looks around to see if there's a vendor selling like meat on a stick.
No, it's packed. The streets are absolutely choked with people. And Jealous the Silvermane is pretty much disappearing behind the crowd now. It's like your only chance of trying to get close to the castle.
Yeah.
We could push our way through the crowd.
Let's follow Jallister.
Yeah, if we can do that, yeah.
Alright, so you just follow him? You didn't call out to him or anything?
Oh yeah, we'll call out.
He's gonna just be gone. Like, you can see members of the City Watch just blocking people. Like, other people are trying to get in through one of these side entrances.
Jallister, hold on. We would like to come as well.
Alright, you yell out through a crowd of people, and he sort of turns his head around, hearing his name, and he spots you. Ho! Ha, Roland! Pavel! Come on then, hurry up! You've done much for the city. If anyone deserves a front row seat, it's you! Hurry up then!
Sweet.
Men! Let these fine adventurers through. And you actually see Captain Hyestus Staggett, the
Jimmy.
one of the many Jimmies that you guys have met throughout your time.
Oh, yes,
He is the captain that was leading the investigation when the fireball exploded on your tavern. And he smiles and recognizes you all. Come on then. In you go.
Hey, Jimmy! Good to see you're still alive.
Alright, you guys are like taken like right to the pretty much where the council meetings take place in Waterdeep, like secret council meetings. There is just a small open courtyard, and you you travel up through this road. Jealous is just moving quite quickly, surrounded by members of the City Watch, and you're just taken into this open courtyard where there is a flight of steps leading up to a riser, and then there's these grand set of double doors, and then pretty much beyond that is where the council meetings take place, and you see a lot of high-ranking political members, some famous figures as well. And you're in with all of these famous figures, like right where they're going to announce a new Open Lord. You even see mages standing by with like illusion spells and prestidigitation spells to try and project the voices and using illusions to create sort of like a giant illusion of what's going on. Almost like a big screen, you could say, for all of the people. But you guys have the front row seat. Alright, so
Hey, I recognize some people.
you see a lot of high-ranking political members, including Lord Daggolt Neverember. There's a frost giant wearing a white dragon's helm. There is various other high-ranking figures from other cities, including the leader of the Order of the Gauntlet in Baldur's Gate on Tharfroom. Sorry, in El Terrell on Tharfroom. The Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, Older Ravengard. You see Victoria Casalanta. You see King Melandrant of the High Forest. And you see other various figures, including the leader of Purple Dragon Riders and Ramalia Haventree. And Thunderspells, one of the most powerful wizards from the Silver Marches. And there is Vajrasafar. She is the one standing at the doors. The Blackstaff, the highest ranking wizard in the entire city. She seems to be casting some spells to emulate this announcement to all of the people of Waterdeep. Don't go to El Terrell. You hear the Duke saying, about to head to El Terrell after this, can't wait.
I wouldn't go.
You're gonna have a hell of a time.
I have a vision. Don't go.
Okay, so everyone's kind of quiet and hushed at this stage, and Vajra Safaha, she announces to you all what's going on. People of Faerun, it is I, Vajra Safaha, the Blackstaff of Waterdeep. Today we have a very important announcement. We'll be crowning a new Open Lord of Waterdeep. It is no secret that Lady Laurel Silverhand and I have had our differences and conflicts. It is true that I am the youngest Blackstaff to ever hold power in Waterdeep, but I did not achieve such status from inexperience. I have proved myself many times. Force Grey, for example, have stopped countless threats to Waterdeep and other regions of Faerun. No, I am not standing down as Blackstaff, as some of you have speculated. I will not be the new Open Lord. I present you Lady Laurel Silverhand. And Lady Laurel steps out onto the platform and she waves to everyone. She wears her majestic white robe of the Archmagi, her silver magical hair tied back behind her head. She looks very presentable. And she looks somewhat saddened. And when she speaks, her voice, though, it's dry and sounds weak. Leaders of Faerun, Duke Ravengard, King Melindrad, Sir Istavel, Delan Winterhound, Thunder Spells, Ramalia Haventree, Jealous the Silvermane, and other friends, she says, and she smiles at you lot. It is my time now to stand down as Open Lord of Waterdeep. I do not make this decision light-heartedly. It is with a very heavy hand, in fact. I hope you understand this, but I am almost 800 years old. And people are just shocked to hear that. What? Impossible. Isn't she a human? I was not always known as Lady Laurel Silverhand. In fact, my real name is Anan Manu. I was born in the year of the cow, 765 DR. Many have speculated my age and how I have achieved such longevity. I am one of the daughters of Mistra. That is how I was able to beat a humanoid's lifespan. We are ageless, the daughters of Mistra. This is not the first city I have ruled. Long ago I ruled a kingdom called Storneta. I held the title of Witch Queen of the North. After that I led a band of adventurers called the Nine. I met and married Kelvin Aranson, who would become the first Blackstaff of Waterdeep, and the Lord Mage. After Kelvin died, I went into seclusion. I retired from public life. But something within me started to fall apart during the spell plague and the sundering. My mother's death and rebirth and withdrawal from this world has been taking its toll on me. My magic is not as great as it once was, and for long have I hid the fact. I have only shared this information with my most trusted friend, Elminster. And I have lied to you all by hiding this. I am no longer suitable to rule you all. My time draws near to an end, and I wish to hand on that penchant before I am taken from this world. Vadra, we have had our challenges. You are young, and you are less wise. And I am even more powerful than you in my weakened state. You are just an insecure child. And you'll never be the open ward of Lord Waterdeep.
Jeez.
You hold in your hand the soul of my fallen husband, and it anguishes me to learn that you are in possession of it. Remember this, Vajra, after I am gone, what you hold in your hand. Remember this when I am gone. So good people of Waterdeep, and good rulers of the surrounding lands of Faerun, I have gathered you all here to make perhaps the most important announcement in recent history. For the first time, the Open Lord of Waterdeep will be a Master Lord of Waterdeep. The Master Lords and the Open Lords will work together. And a Master Lord walks out. They wear this special vestment with a mask and robe that modulates their voice and hides their true identity, altering their shape, size, voice, race, and all things. Every Master Lord looks identical, and you guys had met one before, Jelen Unbrusk. Master Lord speaks. Good people of Waterdeep, I present myself to you in complete anonymity, as do the Master Lords, always. For long has your city been ruled by a puppet, while you smile at the face of Lady Laurel Silverhand. The true ones that make the decisions hide behind our masks, hide behind walls. We play with your lives in our hands, unbeknownst to you all. This will end now. As of today, the Open Lords of Waterdeep will be Master Lords. And people have a truly confused look. Jalitha whispers to you, oh, what the hell? How does that make sense?
Well, it doesn't.
There could be anyone behind that mask.
Did he just admit to like playing with our lives and then expect support?
I don't understand. This doesn't change anything. Perhaps it reveals the integrity of the Master Lords, but now we don't have anyone to look to. We have no face. This is become a shadow state. I don't like this one bit. And people are very disgruntled. So now you can see the ones who make the real decisions in your city. The Masked Lords. That is all. And then the Masked Lord and Laurel, they go back into the council meeting hall. And people are just like very disgruntled. They're yelling. What is this? We don't want to be lied to!
I imagine a lot of boo hiss. Boo hiss.
Yeah, everyone is up in arms. People are disgruntled, and you can hear like this cacophony of people roaring from the thousands of people in the area below the castle. You can hear their disgruntled chants from here. And Fudra Sophia just stands up. Lady Laurel has spoken. The Masked Lords have spoken. The decision is final. And this is how it will be. People are booing. Boo! Ha! Lord's Alliance, my ass! And then she goes into the council meeting and some high-ranking guards block off the door as people are booing, and Jallister looks to you all. We better get out of here before riots are incited. Come, I can get you back out into the streets.
Alright, lead the way.
I takes you guys through this pretty much an escape tunnel that leads through the back of Mount Waterdeep and over into the Sea Ward. It takes you guys about 30 minutes. So you spill out over here. Sorry, the Castle Ward. It's still Castle Ward. Jallister then turns to you all. Well, it looks like things just got busy again in Waterdeep. I've got somewhere I need to go now. And then he just takes off.
I don't understand at all.
I definitely don't.
None of that really made any sense.
It's easy to understand. The people who truly run the city just want it to be known that they truly run the city. They don't give a shit about the common people. I do prefer the way my city is set up. You can't hear the common people. They're hundreds of feet below you.
That is unsettling. Alright, let's just head to the tavern then, I suppose.
So pretty much from what you guys understand, they've just completely removed the Open Lord of Waterdeep. So now it's just Masked Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's all they did. I find it difficult to believe that Laurel Silverhand is alright with this. I mean, she's always been a very wise person. I don't know.
Well, do you think that they're making her say that?
I mean, it's possible. There might be something nefarious going on.
I don't know, but that guy's acceptance speech, or girl, I guess the voice is modulated. It certainly did not sound like the acceptance speech of a good person.
True.
Sound like just any other noble.
Well, some of them are okay, and some of them are not. That's just like with any group of people. You're going to find assholes wherever you go, and good people as well. Let's hire a dray.
All right. Even at this side of the castle ward, it's still kind of packed, but everyone's kind of ushering towards Castle Waterdeep, and no one's going away. So if you head down to the high road, you'll get a dray very, very easy. Well, a dray is like the public transport sort of bus thing.
Oh, then private.
It's like a coach. Yeah, it costs you guys 1 gold, and they'll take you up to Troll Skull Manor. Presuming that's where you guys want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head over to Troll Skull Manor, and it's pretty packed. You see a heap of faces, mostly familiar ones, inside the tap room when you guys arrive. Oops, Scamp stepping on someone's head when you arrive.
Oh,
it's just a potato guy. What? Someone's named Potato Guy?
It's before your time, but yeah, there's a long story to that.
It was a good start.
Alright, so yeah, you guys head in. You see Lift behind the bar, and you see Jenks, and you see Volo, you see Floon, you see Rainier, you see Emic Froon, the rival that tried to put you guys out of business.
Having never been here, and Ren never having been here, I would ask her to join me at the bar for a drink, because there's nothing better than trying a new place with someone who else is new.
I've been here.
Yes, brother. Ren has been here before.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, okay.
And you even hear Trevor calling out, "God damn! Chopping board's broken!" from the kitchen.
Give me a second to change, and I will be more than welcome to share a drink with you.
Drinks,
Scam!
please.
Lead on upstairs.
Liff pours you guys all drinks upon arrival.
Just keep them coming.
He just
No,
gives
Jenks?
you
Good to see you
many as
staying
you
out
want.
of trouble.
Oh, yep. I've learnt my lesson. I'm staying out of trouble. And I'm even going to school. 4 plus 4 is F.
Well, keep trying, buddy.
Squidly and Nat, they made a castle up in the attic. And we've all been training.
What sort of training?
Well, we're trying to all become rangers.
I thought you wanted to be a paladin.
I'm going to multi-class and be both.
Oh, well, I suppose rangers are fine, but wouldn't you rather be a bard? They have a lot more fun.
I'll be that too.
I'm sure you will.
I'll come back down after changing.
Yeah, put some things away, like the mask here and stuff in my bag.
Has my room been cleaned up again? Or
It has. It's not full of dirt.
And you all see a new form of Ren come down.
All right.
I can
Wait, where is
recognize
she?
that walk anywhere. That's Ren.
Oh, there.
Wow.
Potato.
Roland's not gonna. He's gonna let Ren have a conversation with Potato Guy.
So yeah, you guys take a look at the bar.
Not having a conversation.
There's only been some small changes from the looks of it. Everything seems to be running smoothly. There's a menu behind the bar, and every single dish has potato in it.
Oh, okay. So
Potato
I guess
soup, potato stew, roast potato, mashed potato, hash browns.
You can boil them, fry them, stick them in a stew.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk does Floon look?
Alright, Floon and Volo and Rainier are sitting at this table and they like wave to you guys. And Floon is just kind of
Three sheets to the wind?
he kind of looks pretty good. Floon's looking good. He's got his hair combed back. And he seems to have it together.
Well, that's a surprise.
He looks
Volo.
more sober than I will be shortly.
Volo waves to you all. Oh, hello! My friends! My friends! I've been awaiting for your return! It's been so long, my bestest friends! Look! The crew is reunited again! Floon, Rainier, and Volo! Ha ha ha!
Oh, yes, the famous drinking trio. How have you been, Volo?
I've been... Well, so much has happened. I've been on a ship. I've been in the ocean. Things have happened. Many, many things have happened since I've seen you last.
I'm sure you'll tell me all about it.
I will. If you'll lend me your ear.
Any progress on a new book?
Oh,
Sit down at the table with them.
there was a bit of a setback, and... Well, you see... It's been put on hold for now. But let's not talk about me. Big-time adventurers traveling into Undermountain. I'm sure you've got tales to tell me. Did you ever locate that throne?
Unfortunately, we did not come across it, but that does not mean that we won't find it.
Oh,
I'm
that saddens me. I was speaking to some delegates from Mirabar, and they were very much interested to learn if you'd recovered it.
Mirabar, that's... Dwarves live there, right?
Ah, yes.
I thought you wanted to make the elves happy by finding this throne.
Well, technically the dwarves are the ones who carved it, eh?
Well, I suppose so. You don't owe people money, do you?
No, I don't owe anyone money. Why would I have to owe anyone money when I've got free accommodation and liquor?
Can I insight check that?
Oh, hold on. Did you just say free accommodation and liquor?
Yep.
You're not getting that here. You're not getting that here, are you?
Come, Roland. Tell me about your adventures. Fight any dragons down there? I bet you did, you old dog. Find any love, perhaps? By the way...
I think I'm gonna have Lift kick you out.
Come on now. Listen, if you find my possessions in your room, well...
They become mine if they are in my room.
No, not in your room. In his room. And points to Roland.
Well, my room is in the attic, and I think that the kids have made a castle in there.
Oh, it's awesome. It's got turrets. It's got different rooms. It's amazing. I think I'm going to write about it in my newest book.
I am holding up the glass of whiskey that Darius poured for me and going, for Knox, a great friend, among other things, and just knock it back.
Liff pours a whiskey and knocks it back, and the whiskey just falls onto the taproom floor because it goes straight through Liff.
And I'll tell Volo to kind of hold his thought, and I'll also for Nox.
For Nox! Is that one of your companions?
You don't remember Nox? That's kind of insulting.
Oh, yes. That's the one that got tried for murder.
Yep.
I
knew
don't.
I loved him for a reason.
I don't mean to be brash or anything, but does that mean there's a spare room available here?
I never got caught though.
No, it doesn't, Floon. I'm sorry. Not Floon, Volo.
Oh no, Floon. No, Floon. He just sleeps in the hallway.
Oh, I was just about to compliment you, Floon, on looking better better, but you sleep in the hallway.
What? Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Well, sometimes. There's lots of business here in the castle ward. I mean, the north ward. I mean, yeah, it's good. Things are good. I'm doing well. Haven't drunk in 10 day. Yeah.
Withdrawals. Rainier, it is good to see you. Haven't seen you in quite some time.
Ah, yes, friend. This is the first time I feel like I'm able to walk among common folk on the streets without having to look over my shoulder. You know my situation.
Of course.
I hear my father's in town as well. Don't tell him you saw me, please.
Your secret is safe with me.
I have no clue who you are or who your father is, so
Excellent. I would like to very much keep it that way.
be saying anything to anybody.
So, tell me a story.
A story.
Yes, something I can put in my next rendition.
Perhaps I can tell you a story.
Tell you a story about freeloading parasites.
You know what they say? Al Hond Ibrath, Ol Tath Shanta, El Tath Lala, Ol Hond Ibrath. That's Elvish.
Okay.
He looks at you,
Oh, Jesus.
Roland.
I have no idea what you just said. But as for the story...
It actually is Elvish. It says
oh, it is?
a true friend, as the trees and the water are true friends.
Oh, okay, so it's actually a really good Elven saying. It just goes over Roland's head because he can't understand it.
That's what's inscribed in the Elven quiver that I had for you all, and the longbow that we're going to be given to you by the elves of the north, if you'd returned the throne to their rightful owners.
I have a...
Oh no, I wasn't actually saying that to you. Oh, but that would have been kind of nice, actually.
How the fuck are we supposed to get a throne out of Underdark?
Well, magic.
Okay.
If I could tell the dwarves of Mirabar the location of it, I could send them down into Undermountain and they could retrieve it and return it to the ancient elves of the north.
I take it you don't like these dwarves then. That's fine. Don't know them. I don't care about them either.
Oh, well, I just heard that tale. That throne is said to be over 2,000 years old. From the Malekan dwarves, the very ones who carved out the halls of Undermountain.
Oh, I bet I know where it is.
Yay.
Is it on level 6?
It's probably on level 6. We just went right by it, probably.
Anyway, if you do locate the throne, be sure to tell me. It could lead to more work. Profitable work.
Roland will... Is this I can't remember. Is this like a stage?
It's a
area,
stage.
or is that like a?
It is a stage
okay.
that was built.
Roland would say, "Well, excuse me," and he'll go over to the stage. I would like to tell everyone a story about a good friend of mine, a man named Nox, and he would kind of go into song. I don't really have a song prepared, so I'm not gonna sing.
Disappointed.
Yeah, sorry.
One of the potato guy yells out, "Play your beady face!"
Oh, that will come later, friend, once I'm nice and drunk.
Ah, potato!
It's the Freebird of Waterdeep.
and I will tell a story, a story and song about some of the like the high points of Nox's adventuring career, like banishing the Aboleth, helping slaying Xanathar, things of that nature.
Getting away with murder! Volo raises his glass.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, I thought that was quite a task indeed. I was impressed.
It's not something to be proud of.
He got caught. Not that impressive.
Yes, he got caught, but then he got out of it. Do you know how hard it is to try and convince those judges of Waterdevian policies and laws, of the righteousness of your wrongdoings? It's not easy. I know from experience.
I want to make sure that Trevor hears the song about Nox. Like, get them out of the kitchen.
He comes out and he's got like a broken chopping board in one hand and like a brick from the oven in the other. Broken set of tongs in his hand as well.
Can I roll my eyes and just like mend the shit that he's broken?
He drops on the ground when he hears about Nox, and it breaks even more.
Yeah, because Roland will end the song with the death of Nox, basically, and
Trevor just grabs a bottle from behind the bar and pours himself a drink. He raises it. We lost a good member of the Zentarum!
Not something you should say out loud.
Roland shouts from the stage.
Wait a minute.
It just works it into the song.
Roland takes a sec after she says that. Roland takes another look around the bar. Oh shit! I think we're a Zint bar. Oh no.
Emic Froon raises a drink. Yeah! He just says. He's completely ignoring the fact that he tried to like infest your tavern with rats, put you out of business, took your money and opened up his own tavern down the road.
Well.
The North! He says. For the North! And Jenks, he goes to grab like a glass of whiskey.
Oh no, Jenks! I'll mage hand it out of his hand.
Oh.
You don't get any of that. Sorry.
Hmm.
Maybe when you're a little older.
Well, when I'm a paladin, I'll be immune to being drunk.
That's true. That's very true. But you have to be a very high-level paladin to do so. Very meta.
Ren starts slowly, quietly, crying a little.
Alright, so you guys have a bit of a vigil to Nox, and everyone may as well take a long rest. You can just drink the night away, have some celebrations.
Before we get too drunk, Darius would look at Pavel and Roland and just say, if you'd like to remember your friend, it can be done so here. It would be, if he was as much part of this as you've made him out to be, it can be easily done. And he would ask Roland to produce the best image of Nox looking confident, which probably wasn't very hard.
Trevor scrutinizes you. You sound a whole lot like him. Are you sure that's not you there, Nox, tricking us?
Of course, he doesn't have a ridiculous French accent.
We?
Wow.
Yeah, Roland will do that.
She growls angrily at Trevor.
Darius asked Pavel to produce the stone pieces he'd gathered from the broken statue.
Yeah, I picked up a few. I'll give it to him.
I gathered some
Yes.
too, so I'll
I have 9 pounds.
Liv comes over with a dustpan and brush, thinking it's just like some dirt that he needs to clean up.
No, Liv. You're doing a good job, but no, this is not for that.
I used stone shape to kind of meld it into a nice, 1.5-foot tall bust of Nox that can sit on a shelf, and just something elegant to decorate the bar, and just say, all good friends should be remembered as they were, not how they've passed. Let them be here, where all can be merry.
You wouldn't have wanted that.
Alright, you got a mini Nox sitting behind the bar now.
Thank you, Darius. It's very kind of you to.
That was really nice there.
It is what I can do. You were kind enough to me when I came to you looking for aid. And if we are to continue together, it's only the smallest bit that can help us grow stronger.
This person gets up and walks out of the bar. He looks like a pirate.
I was gonna say,
he looks like
Didn't we meet him on the?
Jarlaxle's disguise.
yeah, it's Jaraxel in disguise.
Do I recognize him as a known pirate?
It's JB Nevercott, Jarlaxle in disguise.
I knew it.
You've met him.
I'm
He's
like, there's no
poses
question
as a
about
pirate. Well, he is a pirate as well, and you already know his reputation.
Scamp will thank Darius and kind of retire to her room, and since it's clean again, and she's kind of like upset about that, then upset about like Nox's passing and stuff, I'm going to use one of my leftover spell slots before we long rest to summon a bunch of creatures to cuddle with.
Okay. Do you want to cover it in dirt again?
That takes some time because I can't just make dirt appear. I have to actually like gather it, which is why Scamp probably gets so pissy every time she comes back and it's clean again.
Alright, Scamp goes up to her room. Are you using like conjure animals?
Yeah, conjure.
Alright. What are you, what configuration? This is your room, right, Scamp?
Oh! I don't have it prepared. I can't do that. Never mind. What have I done?
Oh, you're going to conjure cows anyway, so.
She had claimed the like living room area that's like a game room with a game board.
That would have been funny, like conjure animals. And you can verbally command them. Hug me.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened the last time she got drunk and summoned cows.
Oh yeah, it was cows last time too. Roland would, after saying goodnight to the trio from back in the day, he'd go upstairs where it was his room, and he'll play with the kids for a little while.
Okay, they've just pretty much got a heap of sheets and just pegged them up on the walls to create a guppy house.
So, can I do something?
Yeah.
I guess semi-drunkenly, hopefully not invading his space, but he's passed. Can I go to Nox's room and just kind of find anything I can to like keep us in?
Yeah.
That was my room too.
I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna ask you. Yeah, I should have asked first. Oh well.
As you're like in your room, Roland, Volo like crawls through, and Floon's following him.
No.
Roland, my friend.
Volo, Floon, both of you will have to sleep in the storage area.
I'm the Castellian!
Ah, well, I am the king.
Yes, king. Come on, Floon. And they're like crawling on all fours. And crawl into the attic.
I think
To the
Roland
storage.
probably crawling around through the quote-unquote castle, too.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
sure what sort of memorabilia Nox had hanging in his room, but...
I
for you,
didn't have-
Pablo.
I didn't have conjure animals prepared, but I do have dominate beast prepared.
What?
You have to like go outside
Fine.
and cast it at 5th level to like make a cat befriend her for 10 minutes. So she can just like sit there and complain about Nox's death.
Wow.
Love me.
Love me, damn it! Love me!
Alright, so, Scamp, you go out to find a stray alley cat. There's quite a few just hanging around on the streets around here. And it's just walking around and it's looking for scraps of food. You can make an animal handling check to try and like approach it without spooking it firstly. It approaches you in a kind manner. It looks kind of skinny and malnourished.
If it's being nice, I'll give it some. What do I have?
Probably have some rations for rations.
Yeah, I have rations. I'll try and feed it a little bit. Like not all of it. I want to save the majority of it for rations, but I'll try and give it some like Umber Hulk meat chunks.
It starts eating it.
And I'll pet it and I'll complain to it for a while. And if it tries to leave, then I'll cast Dominate Beast.
Yeah, when the food runs out, it just starts walking off. Wow.
So that I'm not done yet. Come back and like that's when
You're
the
out on the
Dominate
street.
Beast.
All right, you try to cast a spell on the cat, and we roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Combat music on.
First.
The cat jumps up onto a nearby building, climbs up the wall, dash action, climbs over onto the roof, running away from you, Scamp.
Oh.
The end.
Aw.
She just looks so defeated.
Which room was Nox's?
I have no idea.
Second floor turret room.
Ah, here.
Because I like the idea of having like a rotunda.
So, Scamp, not even the cat would comfort you.
Yeah, she'll go back to her room and be all
As you're making your way up,
sad. Wish she had the proper spell.
the jester, Flutterfoot Zipswiggle, the deep gnome from Xanathar's lair.
I was gonna say, didn't he die?
I thought he did die. He just blew up in her face in a fireball.
He's there. And he waves to you, Scamp. Oh! Oh! And he speaks in Gnomish. Kokorok! Parakokok!
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
He tries Undercommon. Korartos! Paraktorota!
Common? Elvish? She'll
He
talk
speaks in
Elvish.
primordial.
Nope.
He just shakes his head. And then he casts a spell on himself. And he changes appearance to make himself look like a giant walking teddy bear. And he opens his hands for a hug.
I'll give him a little hug.
Okay. You grab him and yeah, it'll just be a teddy bear for you to hug. 3 foot tall teddy bear.
Strange.
It's, it's a lot nicer than the last time where he wanted to blow us up, but okay.
Little suspect, but I can't talk to him because I don't speak any of his languages, so...
Alright, so everyone's having a good, fun night tonight, and everyone take a long rest, and Lift takes care of all of the cleaning. Surprisingly, Lift never tires, so he's just working around the clock, and he's got the entire tavern cleaned up. In the morning, Roland, you wake up, and Volo's in your bed with you, and he's trying to like make an athletics or an acrobatics check. He tries to sort of roll over up and like, knock you out of the bed. But you end up like rolling over and he slips out and he crashes onto the bed. Oh! Excuse me, how rude of you!
How rude of me. This is my fucking room, Volo.
Oh!
Now,
How did I get here?
Now, I have a headache. Would you please leave?
Come on, there's enough room for both of us there. Head to
No,
toe.
there's not. No, there's not.
Can I sleep next to your bed?
No.
Under the bed?
Out of the room.
What about the chimney?
If you go up out of the chimney and out of the house, yes. No, forget I said that. Just leave.
He takes a good long think. I don't think so, my friend. And he casts a spell on you. Friends. But, I don't know, are you hostile towards him? You sound kind of hostile.
I mean, I'm upset with him for trying. I mean, he's been, no telling how long he's been freeloading. And he like tried to take over Roland's room. I would say less hostile, more like annoyed. That would probably be better.
Well, he casts that spell on you and you become kind of friendly towards him. Now let me just sleep in for another 45 seconds before this spell ends and you become hostile towards me. He takes a quick little 45-second snooze and then he jumps out of the bed. Have a good day! And he runs out of the room.
I almost want to shock and grasp him on the way out. but I remember what happened with Nox with the firebolt, so no.
Alright, in the morning, Traverd's got like potatoes, and he like takes your orders. Potatoes, do you want them fried, poached, or scrambled? Potatoes.
How about some hash browns? Can you do that?
Yeah. And he goes and cooks you guys hash browns, and then he just puts a bunch of burnt potato cubes on a plate. There you go.
This the burnt.
You want me to make some then? These were here from yesterday.
Fresh, please.
How am I supposed to have a friggin' broken oven and damn chopping board?
Can we kick him out? Oh, my head hurts.
Lift takes the burnt potatoes and puts them in a bin already full of burnt potatoes.
No. Bring those back. I'll leave.
He gives them to you, Brew.
Well,
Brew chest down.
I guess it's not going to waste, I guess.
Hey, these are pretty good.
I mean, maybe when we were drunk last night.
Brew is probably still drunk.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'll have some potatoes. Potato guy comes up to the bar. And yeah, most people actually just slept here. Emic is like sleeping on the bar. Davil's gone. Jenks and the kids are still asleep. They sleep in the tower usually. Potato guy seems to just live here now in the corner.
How many of those people do we have living here?
I don't know. anybody living here except for Trevor last time we were here.
Liv holds up his hand, and you see 5 ghostly fingers. And then he holds up another finger.
6
So-
people?
3? Oh.
Liv
We need
nods.
to teach you how to count.
3, 4, 5. Okay,
You
so
would assume
Flutterfoot,
the-
Flume, Volo, Immick, Potato Guy, and Travard. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm gonna be
is
sick.
that while you-
And you notice that like all of your rooms have been occupied in your absence.
Liv, how do you feel about kicking some people out?
Who was sleeping in my room?
You're not sure, maybe Travid? There was like a lot of there was like some beard hair in the in the room.
I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay. He's there in the kitchen. Gah! He's like
You might want to make new accommodations for breakfast, guys.
he's like got some carrots and he's like trying to cut some carrots and like the knife's all janky and blunt. Ah! And then he just picks up the carrot and he just bites the carrot and then spits it on the chopping board. Oh, that's a lot easier.
While he does that, I'm gonna go up behind him and show him what a proper sharp dagger is like and put it to his throat.
Make a stealth check. Okay. He stops. That feels cold.
And sharp. You made one mistake,
Ah, about time! Thank you!
comrade.
I need a new clean knife. This one's blunt, doesn't cut nothing.
You slept in my room that I shared with Nox. You get the fuck out, or I will cut your fucking throat.
He becomes very serious. You watch your tongue there, lady. You don't remember who I am, I'm guessing.
I don't give a
maybe
fuck
the
who
cook.
you are.
But I'm still a member of the Doom Raiders.
That's nice. You have friends. Go join them.
Nox was the reason that I was here in the first place. He offered me protection. But you know what?
Well,
I don't
that's
need
why
it
Nox isn't
anymore.
here.
Because things have died down. I kind of like this place. But you know what? I'm sick of your broken chopping boards and your broken ovens. You've just made an enemy of the Doom Raiders, lassie. And there will be repercussions. And he walks off. And as he's walking off, he transforms into a female dwarf, wielding a massive hammer. And she just scowls at you once more. Well, in your direction. I'm not sure where you are, but when I find you, I'll scowl in your direction. And then she walks off.
Bye.
I don't know when they're gonna
Now
leave.
the
And...
Zentarum wants to kill.
Roland, we need a new cook.
Did you threaten the old one?
Define threaten.
Okay, that's a yes. Alright. Well, I guess we're in the market now.
So Istrid is like member of the Doom Raiders, and one of the other members is like Schemo, Weird Bottle, Ziraj the Hunter, and a couple of others that you may not have met.
Was Schemo the one we killed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chemo's,
Well,
Yes.
they asked you to kill Schemo. They asked not to kill Schemo though, because they thought he was
Yeah.
like betraying them.
a traitor, yeah. And he was.
So yeah, members of Zentarum, they oppose Manchun. In fact, they were the only ones that sort of keeping Manchun in check. Anyway,
That's where all of Nox's money went to help get them back on their feet.
yeah, they needed a loan. Anyway,
Well, I suppose I know what one of my first duties today will be. But first, does anybody here know how to cook?
No.
Nah.
Darius would like slowly raise his hand, like, I mean, I can cook.
I had others that cooked. Never learned.
I'm good with herbs.
I think that while I'm looking for new staff, I think I'll just get something on the street.
You are one of these potatoes?
Oh no, thank you, bro.
Caesar.
alright, so anything else that you guys want to do here in the tavern?
No.
The tower. No.
I'm
We'll
gonna
come
go
back later
to
and kick someone.
Bookworms.
Okay. Alright, you guys head out. It's a nice day today. It's a nice temperature. It's a little bit windy, but no rain. Nice blue sky. Head out of Troll Skull Alley. You're in the North Ward of Waterdeep. North Ward's very nice. There are lots of businesses, nobles' houses, and there's quite a lot of shops just on Troll Skull Alley itself.
I did want to stop by the florist lady whose name I didn't write down.
Fala.
Bad. Yeah, and I want to pick up enough herbs to. I'm going to use 5 weeks of downtime to craft us potions.
Sure. I've actually still got the Troll Skull Alley map as well from the original campaign.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it's been a while.
So yeah, the Corellan's Crown is the shop that Fala runs. But yeah, if you want to get some ingredients, easily done. Fala's got some ingredients for you, and it pretty much costs that's what, like, the price of you brewing them. You know how you pay like half the price or whatever? That is covered by the ingredients, obviously. So
Okay. A week is a 10-day? Is that
5 days. 5 days for a work week of downtime.
Okay. So I wanted to do 4 greater potions of healing, and then I guess 5 regular potions of healing, which would be 525 gold.
Yeah, you want to use 10 weeks?
Greater healing is. Do I have to? Can I only do 1 regular healing in a week?
That's right, it's halved for a potion. So it's 1 week for 1 greater. So you use 6
weeks. 5 weeks total to make 4
Oh,
greater
yeah.
potions, and then 5 regular healing potions.
Yeah, easy.
A day
Done.
per regular.
Yeah, you can get 2 regular healing potions in 1 week. Okay.
Then just 2, if that's what I can get in the week, with the regular, and then 4 greater, and that should.
Yeah, it's usually 1 week. It's 1 week for 1, right? 1 week for a common.
For greater healing is 1 work week.
Oh yes,
Regular
that's
healing
right.
is
So
1
yeah,
day.
so usually it's 1 week for a common item. So for 2 common items, it's 1 week basically, and it costs you 50 gold pieces.
Right, so I'll add the potions to my sheet and then I'll divvy them out later. But that is going to be 450 gold total for all of the potions.
Okay.
Okay. 450.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone have any other business in Troll Skull Alley?
I'm going to go to Bookworm,
Yeah.
wherever that
need-
is.
It's
I gotta buy a new crowbar.
all over here. Bookworms, treasures.
You have your own. What happened to your old one?
I bent it on the door that couldn't be opened.
Oh. I already sold the one that was in our
Oh.
inventory, so you can't have that one.
Yeah, if you guys want to like buy or sell anything from Player's Handbook, you don't have to roleplay it. Just cross off the gold, add the items to your character sheets, and also downtime is meant to be done in between sessions too. So this sort of stuff you don't need to do during game time. If you want to buy anything from these shops listed in the Waterdeep folder as well, they're mostly readily available. Are you going to the Bookworm shop to appraise the spell books?
Yeah.
You don't trust Obaya?
Oh, I thought you said she couldn't do that.
Yeah. Otherwise, how would she know how much to give you? She doesn't take people's word for it. She has Identify. She identifies the items.
Oh, then, yeah, I would just go to her then.
Sure. Alright. So, just to keep the pace, like, flowing, we don't need to bog ourselves down with, like, shopping and stuff like that. So, alright, you guys want to return to the Yawning Portal Tavern? Get ready to head back down?
I got.
Well, we were
some
going
stuff
to wait to go back down until Brew's death thing was gone.
Yeah. Okay. You can spend another few days in Waterdeep. There's just a lot of political intrigue with this new open lord, but people are just complaining and they don't like the situation.
I was gonna ask, while we're walking around, does it seem like in the city, does it seem a little more tense? Like
It does,
walking
yeah.
around, is it-
You can just feel the vibe has changed. People are like, it's just like the #1 topic of tavern talk. People are up in arms. Most people are not happy.
Roland would just find
Would I?
proper staff for the tavern, and that's pretty much it.
Potato Guy says he's a pretty mean potato cook.
Shit, he's hired.
Alright, he seems a lot better.
Oh, and a how big a diamond do I need for Raised Dead? I can't remember. 500 and a 500 GP diamond.
Yeah, you could get in contact with your Harper contacts, Roland, and organize that.
Okay, cool.
You reach out to 3 Strings, and he'll have that 500 gold piece diamond delivered for you, free of charge.
All right. Thank you, 3 Strings.
Hey Seb,
Yeah.
would there be a contact within the Lord's Alliance that Darius would trust enough to ask about the Lord's Alliance opinion of the mask Lords taking over?
Well, you're a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, so you don't have access to that sort of information. However, Savra knows Jallister, and Jallister seems to like you guys, so you're best off asking him. You did already learn his opinion. He doesn't like it. He doesn't seem to think this is good news at all. Lord's Alliance have been trying to get Luskin on board. Jarl Axel's trying to get Luskin on board for Lord's Alliance for a while, but Lord's Alliance is made up of various cities in Faerun, Waterdeep, and I think like Silvery Moon and a few others. So yeah, you already heard Jals's opinion. He doesn't think it's a good thing. You haven't heard, like, they're not like withdrawing Waterdeep from the Lord's Alliance, but who knows? These things take time to unfold, though. This isn't something that, no major changes happen with the political system for Waterdeep in the 3 days that you're hanging around here.
Okay.
But the sentiment is, yeah, it's not a good thing.
During those 3 days, I'll go to Abaya and offload.
Alright, well, Abaya's quest, you have to roleplay it because that's an actual quest. It's not something that you get from the player's handbook or downtime. So when you guys head back to the Yawning Portal, you could do that. Before we guys go back there, did anyone have any other business that they wanted to take care of from Waterdeep?
So if we have enough in party loot, because I don't know how much gold we have, I would like to restock components for Greater Restoration and pick up probably at least one thing for Hero's Feast. The Hero Feast component is 1000 GP. It's a gem-encrusted bowl worth at least that much.
Do you have that many gems?
I would like to possibly purchase them.
Oh, 1,000 gold pieces of gems. Not likely.
Gem-encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, well, firstly, that item won't exist as a whole. Because these shops don't have 1,000 gold pieces in stock most of the time. What you could do is collect 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems and have Dagger craft a bowl. You guys don't have 1,000 gold pieces of gems?
I don't know what we have.
Dagger does.
Should have that many. Like.
No, we don't have gems.
We have a lot of things, not gems.
Yeah, a lot of things, but no gems. I mean, Dagger has some on her. But,
have they all been going to Tiralai? You should have had a lot of gems, I would have thought. Maybe not.
Nope, they've
Nox
been...
had a lot of gems that were taken from him when he died.
Okay, well, how much gemstones are you looking to buy, Scamp?
Well, I don't. It's party funds technically, so I guess it's kind of up to the party for how much we'd be trying to buy. The other thing is I wanted to get Greater Restoration components. That's diamond dust, 100 GP worth for each cast.
Alright, 100 gold pieces worth of diamonds, that's doable. If you go around to all the different jewelers, you can get 100 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
How are we for party funds, though?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Do we have enough to get maybe 3 casts of that? So 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust? Or do they have that much in stock?
Diamonds are extremely rare. And they're very sought after by all the major temples. So it's hard to find them in stock, even in a sprawling city like Waterdeep, especially when a lot of people are trying to buy them as well. So make an investigation check. We'll see how you do. You get 100 easily though. 100 gold pieces worth.
Because we will need it for our drow adventure, because that's what she's going to be wanting to do. Dagger will make the bowl for Scamp.
We'd need 1,000 gold worth of gems first, though.
She has 1,000 gold of gems.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Okay. you're able to craft that bowl using those gemstones, dagger. It doesn't take you too long. One of those days of sort of downtime that you have in the city is enough. So, what gemstones are you putting in it?
1 second. Amethyst.
I see a fist-sized diamond worth 1,000 GP in the party loot, or in your bag of holding.
Not in mine.
It says fist-sized diamond, 1k GP.
Is it mine?
It's from Nox's bag. You probably copied it over.
Yeah, all the gemstones and
Oh,
coins from Nox's bag was taken. They should have been. It should have been emptied though. I emptied what they'd taken already.
That was in there. Then I don't. Was it still in there? Because when I copied it onto my spreadsheet, it wasn't in there.
Well,
it's right under like the triptych and the funeral shroud. I'm like, those were things I know were in Nox's bag, so that's why I'm like, I think it's something that was. I'm fairly certain that was something in Nox's bag of holding. Whether or not Seb missed it or you, it would just like, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, because you started with like 6,000 gold or whatever, Darius. That's why I took like all, try to make it more balanced.
Yeah, no.
For
that's
your character.
cool.
So
I
I took away whatever should have been taken away. Anything else left in the bag was not taken. I'm pretty sure he took that diamond though. I was quite certain he took the diamond.
I haven't. It was like I didn't copy it on because I put everything in like an Excel spreadsheet, and I didn't copy it onto the spreadsheet. So that's why I'm saying we didn't have any gems.
Okay, well, delete that then if you're not supposed to have it. So, alright, Scamp, going around and to the various jewelers in the market ward. You're actually very lucky. You're able to scrounge up pretty much every single amount of diamonds in the entire city as far as you're aware, and that's another 600 gold pieces worth of diamonds. Would you like to purchase them?
Is that okay with party? Diamond dust is for greater restoration. I don't know how much Darius already has.
Probably need at least half of that just for brew.
Isn't brew like free to resurrect?
No.
Diamond dust is for greater restoration.
Oh.
Not resurrect.
There's only 8 points intelligence there, but it's worth restoring them.
Well, it could be used for revivify as well.
Yeah, but I would be
Yeah,
free,
it's fine.
but not on
Alright.
others.
So total 600. She found total 600 diamond dust.
So you guys aren't really doing party loot anymore? It's just Dagger's got all the gold on her bag of holdings? How's that working? Alright, well, that should be the entire party's collective treasure then, not just your personal treasure, Dagger.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the party stuff separate from mine.
Alright. What about this dwarven plate mail? Are you selling that?
You
Yeah.
should definitely sell that.
It weighs 60 pounds. Yeah, get rid of that. Anyway, so yeah, all that stuff that you sell, you don't have to like roleplay that, just sell it all. So,
Seb, I will be buying.
Yeah.
Just as a side note, I'm gonna pick up 100 gold pieces worth of powdered silver on the way out.
Okay, easily done. So who's paying for these 700 GP of diamonds? This is where things are getting confused.
It's Dagger.
700.
Because my understanding was she was controlling the party loot part.
Okay, so you're handling all the party loot, Dagger. Whenever you guys get
Yeah.
items, you add those to the bag of holding. Just keep track that you don't exceed the limit. Okay, so that's 100. In addition to the 600 you found, total 700 if you want it that you can find scam.
I think 600 worth would probably be okay for now.
Okay, now you get another 500 GP of diamond dust.
And then Dagger, you said you were making the bowl for Hero's Feast, right?
Yes.
Alright, what diamonds are you putting in the bowl? What gemstones, I should say.
Amethyst, moonstone,
Just
black onyx.
Post it all, because
Okay.
Tirlai might have something to say about this.
Oh no. Can I not just be there? I mean, I want to go do my own.
Hey, quick question.
Tirlai can sense. Tirlai knows exactly what gemstones you guys have procured.
Oh no.
A healer's kit or whatever. Is that? Do you need a proficiency to use that?
No.
No.
Like a. And that it's like an automatic stabilize, right? That's the idea.
Yeah. You don't have to make a medicine check. One healer's kit has 10 charges.
Can I buy one of those from the party loot, please?
Yeah.
Just trying to find the cost here.
Probably 25 gold.
5 gold.
I thought it was 7 silver pieces.
I don't know. I got PHB up. Looks like 5.
I know. It's probably just 5. I just guessed off the top of my.
Ah, gotcha.
What are the values of those gemstones, Ren? Are they in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
It's the value that Tirlai cares about, not the type of gemstone.
Oh no.
100, 150, 100, 100. 100. I have multiples of the moonstone and the black onyx.
Are they in your bag of holding or Nox's? I don't see them in either bag of holding.
Oh crap. Why isn't...
I would tell you if I still had access to Nox's cheat, but I don't.
Well, I took stuff out of Nox's bag because Pavel wanted a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Did you sell all the gemstones? Because I don't see a single gemstone apart from that,
No,
that diamond on
I
the party loot.
didn't.
Alright, well, I'm not sure where you're getting these gemstones from because I don't see them in the bag of holdings. But anyway, what we'll do, we'll take a 10-minute break now. If you guys want to buy stuff, type it in the party chat in the Discord so we can get that figured out, because I don't want the session to just be like a shopping day. I want that stuff to be done in between sessions. That's what I was saying. But anyway, we'll take a 10-minute break now while we sort that out. I'll see you guys back soon. And then when we get back, we're going to head back into the dungeon.
Wait, Seb, I still have RP things to do.
Oh, is that...
Okay, well, you can do those as well, as long as it's not shopping. I'll see you guys
No,
soon.
it's not shopping. It's not.
Pavel,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Visit the parents, give them money, go redeem these 3 goddamn, what's it called? Favors that I owe from the church. One of them which should have been gone, but, I mean,
So I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. Do with it as you will.
Okay.
\EM and just describe what you do with it. Unless it's something, because if you're gonna talk to your parents or whatever, like realistically, it's kind of a one-sided conversation as far as
True.
RP goes. And unless you're using your favors for anything very specific for the party, I would just bank them
gonna ask two things. One of them was not the party. One, if possible to, I don't know. Pablo would still be hung up about the whole Nox thing. See if all three favors is worth enough for some sort of true resurrection or a discount resurrection.
I'm like just out of character, a little meta, but I'm just gonna tell you it's not gonna work.
Damn.
And it's always kind of funny when the DM's the one going like, I'm over the shopping day. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I thought that components I had to like do in session because they're not in the player handbook.
no, I mean like, I mean, to be fair, everyone has their own way of doing things, and like, I too thought like there would be some elements of, oh, we need to do this, and this for like just for reasons, but you know, I'd say just for brevity, for the sake of brevity, let us, I guess, skip anything that's not necessary on the RP front right now.
I have come to terms with the fact that Scamp will not be visiting the Emerald Enclave this round.
Well, it was kind of fun just to be back in Waterdeep for a change. To be not in the dungeon for a bit.
No, I agree, and I completely understand the want for like restocking and getting everything like squared away, and it's just like just so but no, it's that funny moment like, all right, like just kind of keep things moving, I guess.
I get it. I just, like I said, I figured the stuff that wasn't in the player's handbook had to be dealt with in session.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave without getting the stuff.
So, Sunray, I would possibly, if just for RP's sake, like something I've done with Seb like once or twice is if Nox would have gone to do something solo, I just do a quick RP session with him in the Discord chat, so he could probably do a retroactive RP, like if you just want to kind of get like a kind of an update of what's going on and that kind of stuff, for character's sake, and so that you also kind of have a beat on like how things are going.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just talking now.
No, I get that. I just feel bad for like doing too much shopping.
I mean, I once ran a game. I ran a game that literally we had a 3-hour drinking RP session.
I just need to buy some supplies and stuff. Can you knock off, say, like 20 gold from Party Loot? And I'll just use that to re-equip. Are you around at the moment?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can I grab 20 gold out of party loot just to buy some supplies?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
Okay, what I'm going to do with the party loot is I am going to calculate everything. I'm going to tally up the total of gold, and I'm going to split it 6 ways for you guys. I'm going to take everyone's gold from everyone's character sheets, put it all together, and calculate it so I can get this sorted out. Because I need to keep track of the economy of your characters appropriate to your level. And I can't do that when items are all over the place, and items I can't keep track because I thought everything would be sold and you'd have just this lump sum of gold that you could use to buy things.
Yeah, I have to.
But yeah. So I need to. That's supposed to all be done in between session. So I'm gonna sort all that out and.
Yeah, we've got 4,059 gold. Well, and 635 platinum from selling everything.
All right. Well, what's going on with the party loot now?
That's from the spreadsheet I had.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. That's even more confusing now because this is.
Yeah. Because
right.
I was going to reformat it after I got everything gone.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you another party loot handout that's more organized. It's got everything on it and all the different categories, gemstones. So it's easy to look at, and it's everyone's loot. It's not just Dagger's loot or someone else's loot. It's all a collection that you guys are sharing together that I need to keep track of, appropriate to your character levels. So, as for the party loot, I'm actually going to put it on hold for now. So you guys will not have access to any of the treasure for this session. And if you want to use gold for buying items from Player's Handbook or downtime, you'll have in between the end of this session and next session to do all that, regardless of where you are, even if you're in Undermountain, back in Undermountain. So put that on hold for now so I can get that sorted out. I would have preferred if you'd left the party loot how it was there, Dagger, because I can't understand it now.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, I'm going to figure all that out. If you can, Dagger, just put it back to the way it was. Because yeah, I've got no idea what that says now. Anyway, no party loot for the rest of the session. No gold or anything. Because I've got no idea what's going on with that. So, I know you guys wanted to buy some more items, but we'll just have to handle that in between the session. Like, if you
have the spell components, or do you want me to take those off my sheet?
Yeah, just take it off for now because I can't keep track of anything. Items are getting items will get lost in. Like, for example, 1,000 GP bowl, I don't think you have 1,000 GP worth of diamonds, etc. Or 1,000 GP worth of gemstones.
What about the healing potions I crafted?
Were they coming out of your personal loot?
No, Scam does not keep any money on her.
Okay. So, were you deducting those from the total? Because I only saw 330 gold in the party loot.
I told Ren about it. I don't know if there was a different total somewhere else.
Yeah, were you deducting
No,
that?
I put the gold after everything got detected.
Okay.
That's from selling all the PHP stuff and we haven't roleplayed it out yet, but from the magic items that's the.
Well, you've only sold one magic item so far, and that was the Ring of Mind Shielding. Alright, so let me just alright, this is just kind of getting a little bit all over the place with this party loot now, because the gold. How much is the total gold and platinum? Just post that in the chat for me, please. There you go.
And how the uncommons 20 gold, 20 platinum.
Well, you've only sold one item so far. So all I said was sell the items from the player's handbook. That's it. I didn't say anything else. Just sell the items from the player's handbook.
It was 50 platinum pieces for the ring I sold.
Yeah, the ring was. Oh yeah, for that ring, yes, that was 50 platinum. I'm gonna give you a new handout for the party loot that you can use. Just make sure it doesn't go over 1,000 pounds. Alright, everyone else put all their gold in the chat as well, please, and deduct it off your character sheet. I'm gonna add it all together and split it 6 ways.
No, my gold.
Oh, it's party gold, it's not just your gold. All of the gold that you get is being divided between 6 people. That's the way the loot works with a party loot system. That's why when a new character comes in with 6,000 gold, have to take gold from another character so the economy stays balanced. Alright, there's a party loot handout. It contains sections for, well, I'll give you access to it, Ren. It contains sections for coins, gems, artworks, valuable arms and armor, adventuring gear, other items, and then you could put things that are in a bag of holding. So I'm gonna just tally up all the gold pieces right now. Brew's got 9 gold. Poor Brew.
Well, I literally just took that today. Like I had 0 actually.
Okay. So I've got 4,059 from the bag of holding, and another 500 for the ring that was sold, 5 for Scamp, 2,758 for Pavel, 9 gold for Brew, 50 GP for Ren, and another 9,000 gold pieces from Ren. Okay, the party loot has 16,381 gold pieces in it. I'm going to update that now. So this is all everyone's equal gold. Everyone has an equal share of this.
Roland added stuff.
Alright, so another 2,470 from Roland. 16,381 plus 2,470 plus Darius has 5,800 plus another 100. Oops. Okay. 24,751.
I can take all that out of my bag. I'd been trying. I thought I was speaking to everyone, but apparently my mic was not working.
All right. Okay, just so it's even for everyone, everyone add 4,125 gold pieces to your inventory, and then anything that you guys don't spend, we'll put it back in the bag of holding, and you guys can get it converted to platinum, so it's lighter to carry. And then there's also more gold, actually. Wait. I didn't add your other coins there, Roland. It was supposed to just be gold and platinum, I guess. Add any copper and silver, just add it back to your inventories, because they're so small it doesn't really matter.
All of that was in my bag of holding before we started consolidating in Nox's.
Okay. Well, yeah, throw the copper and gold back in because it's literally just like 100 gold or something. It doesn't really matter too much. But there should be an extra 1,320 onto what I had there. So 2, 4, 751. 751 plus 1,320. 20,071. Okay, so 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 is how much everyone should have in their inventory right now. 4, 3, 4, 5 as a shared party loot. All right, so we'll just go through this now, one player at a time, to make sure everyone gets what they want. So that is absolutely all of the gold of everyone putting it together in a party loot. Does not include any gemstones, but it does include everything that was sold, all of the items that were sold. So, how many gemstones are there as well left over in total? I think there was 600 GP worth.
Now I have 600, and then that's still only 950. There's the 3 black onyxes that were in the chest of preservation.
Okay.
That's still only 950 though.
Okay. Well, you can buy a 50 gold piece gem easily. Alright, so just hold on to those gemstones. Alright, I'm just going to go around one at a time to make sure everyone gets what they want before we move on in terms of shopping. Alright, so we'll start with Scamp. So, Scamp, you already bought the 600 GP worth of diamonds. That was already taken off that total that you gave me, right, Dagger?
Yes.
Okay. And then you want the 1,000 gold piece bowl, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Scamp, cross off 50 gold for the extra gemstone that you need, and then cross off all those gemstones. Dagger can make that bowl for you for 1,000 gold. And any other items that you wanted to purchase?
That was it for me.
Okay. Obviously, the most thing that you use gold on is downtime, buying magic items as well. There's only so much you can buy from the player's handbook before, you run out of stuff to buy. All right, Darius, did you need to buy things from? Well, if you guys want to buy anything from the player's handbook, use that gold that you were given then, the 4,345. Just look it up in the player's handbook. There's also handouts, and just cross the gold off your character sheet, add it to your inventory. And alright, did anyone want to use gold for downtime to buy a magic item? Anyone at all?
No.
Okay. Did anyone have any other major expenditures that they wanted to?
Actually, maybe I should try to spend this money, because number one, I can't carry it, and number two, last time I had 4K, I just lost it to an aboleth. So maybe I should try to buy something like...
Well, you actually got that back. It was just...
Oh, it was molted.
Yeah, obviously, when you guys got all your gold back, it was in one big pile, because Aboleth it wasn't nice enough to sort it out into separate piles for you guys. Alright, so what are you after, Brew?
Oh, try to find some gauntlets of ochre power.
Okay. That's an uncommon magic item.
10 weeks of downtime, so
you want to spend 10 weeks on getting an uncommon magic item?
Well, I have 10 weeks. I guess I can just spend one and then burn a bunch of cash to influence the die roll.
You could.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll spend like the full, a full 1,000 plus 100 search costs, so 1,100.
Okay.
And a week of
All right. So you have a plus 10, so you can make a persuasion check. And that's just
Whoops.
enough.
Oh,
That's
Oh!
just enough. The DC's
Just
15.
enough. Woo!
Alright, that transaction goes off without a hitch, and you get the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. They will cost you a further 600 gold pieces.
Cool.
Alright, they're
That's
these
worth it.
golden gauntlets. Well, they're silver with golden filigree and have a very nice design embroidered within them. And
Yeah.
this is what they look like. You can attune to them and they'll make your strength score 19.
Cool. Now I can shoot that oversized longbow we've been carting around. Would arrows for that bow be the same price as regular? Oh, no, I'll just
1 arrow. I think I said 1 arrow costs 20 gold pieces. They're expensive because they're custom made.
they're small ballista bolts.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Now I got something to spend money on.
And
Awesome. That's it.
you've got 3 items attuned. Which one do you want to unattune
Yeah,
to?
Oh no, I think we sold that.
We're going to
Ring.
sell the Ring of Force
The
Resistance.
only magic item that's been sold so far is the Ring of Mind Shielding. That's the only one you offered to Obaya.
Okay, so I'll hand over the Ring of Force Resistance to whomever's doing the talking to,
Okay.
which won't be me.
Alright. Well, I was just asking which one you're unattuning to at the moment, not who you're handing it to.
that one. Sorry, I thought
Okay, you swap it out. Yeah. The shopping in between sessions, it was literally just stuff in the player's handbook and nothing else that I said.
copy.
No.
Roger. Okay.
The magic items to Obaya, that's a quest that has to be done in game because she may not want what you're trying to sell her. Okay. Anyone else want to use any more downtime?
The 3. Well, never mind. No.
You wanted to get something, Paffle? Magic item, perhaps?
Sure. I guess for someone else, I'll waste a week of downtime, maybe 400 GP, so I can get a +1
You want
studded leather armor.
slippers of spider climbing?
No, why?
I don't know, because you're asking for like flying stuff. I thought slippers might be a good alternative.
Nah, it's attunement either way. I wanted something free, but I
Are
can
they
just cast it
attunement?
straight away.
I don't think they're attunement.
Yeah. They're not?
Slippers of spider climbing or not?
No, slippers of spider climbing are not attunement.
Oh.
They allow you to walk on walls.
Really?
Oh, they are attunement. Never mind. Ignore me. They are attunement.
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn they
Could have
weren't.
sworn.
Anyway, so you're looking for a rare magic item. The DC is
That's
20.
rare?
+1 armor is rare. Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, never mind. I don't. I don't want to pay for rare. Something rare right now. I don't have that type of money.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. So, anyone else have any other major expenditures that they want to take care of? All right. When you're all done, everyone throw your gold back into the party loot, and then we'll see how much there is. Type it in the chat how much you've got left over, and we'll add it all up again.
All of it. That was.
No pocket change. No copper or silver. No one wants that shit.
The 40, 30, 45 that was given.
Yeah, left over from that. If you didn't spend any on stuff from the player's handbook or whatnot,
Okay, I didn't.
then just throw it all back in. And then that can get transferred to platinum, and then you guys can keep that in the party loot.
Until we're robbed again.
Oh wait, I needed to buy a bunch of arrows.
Yeah, if you
Can I
want,
snatch
if you
back?
want, like, to buy some other stuff, keep 100 gold back, and use that to buy stuff.
Well, I have 20 gold per arrow, so
Or maybe
Those-
if you want to
you know.
buy some really expensive arrows, maybe keep a little bit more back. 200 back or something. Or
that would be
400.
10 arrows, so maybe 400 to get
Okay.
20 arrows.
Alright, I'll deduct 400 from your total, bro. Okay, so we've got 4, 2, 9, 5 from Scamp. We got 2, 4, no 2, 2, 4, 5 from Brew. We got 4, 3, 4, 5 from Darius. We got 4, 3, 4, 5 from Ren. 4, 3, 4, 5 from Pavel. And 4, 3, 4, 5 from Roland. Alright, there is 23,920 gold in the party loot. That is a lot. No wonder Dernan started his own tavern after coming out of the Yawning Portal. Alright, with Dernan as a contact, and he's very good friends with Mert the Moneylender. He pulls some strings for you guys. He likes the way that you guys have gone down into Undermountain and plundered its riches, and kind of reminisces a little bit. He gets Mert to convert that to platinum if you guys want. You can also keep the money. You can get a promissory note, like a bank note for it. You could keep it in the manor, somewhere safe. It's up to you guys. You don't have to carry it.
I'd say do that.
I'd say at least the majority of it. Keep in the manor.
I would say let's put 20k away.
Alright, first of all, you downsize it. So you get 23. You get 23 in the platinum, 2,300 in platinum, 920 in gold. Alright. If you guys want to use it for downtime, you will need to have access for it. So if you do keep it like somewhere safe in the bank, for example, because Mert is a moneylender that has like a bank and stuff, then you will need to have access to it if you want to use it to purchase things with downtime. So, do you want to keep 20,000 safe, but not have access to it?
Oh, but
I
would
don't
have
mind.
access during downtime? Is that, sorry, to clarify.
Well, you have to use the money. You have to have access to it. So if you're in Undermountain and you keep 20,000 gold on the surface, you won't be able to use it.
Like, there's no way, if when buying a magic item, to say like, hey, go to our bank and they'll give you the money.
When you're buying the magic items in Undermountain, it's usually Hallister selling them to you, or one of your contacts.
Cash up front.
Alistair doesn't deal in promissory note.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I made a little post to explain how the items get to you. Obviously, if you're on the surface here, then you're just wheeling and dealing with people on the surface. But in, yeah. So I think I posted it here. When buying a magic item, it will be delivered to you by whatever means is most suited to the situation, whether it be a friend, faction agent, or Hallister Blackcloak himself. So, most of the time when you're buying these in Undermountain, it's Hallister selling to you. If you're on the surface, then it's like a faction agent or whatever. Obviously, if, well, maybe Roland could pull strings and get like 3 strings to get the gold, buy the item, and deliver it all the way down to Undermountain. Of course, that would be very dangerous, but he is a high-ranking Harper agent. But yeah, basically, if you don't have the gold, you won't be able to use it. So, if you want to keep it safe, it's safe. Safe from everyone, including yourselves. Of course, if the money is in a bag of holding, you'd hope that it wouldn't go disappearing with one of Hallister's runes. It does only apply to the money that you're carrying. If it's in an extra dimensional space, that's not how Hallister's rune work. It won't get rid of your gold. It's only what you're carrying. Well, yeah. Well, hopefully you're not going to get robbed as well. That would be very unfortunate.
It is possible, though. There have been times that we've been knocked out.
Well, if you get robbed, hopefully you'll have another friend that will come and throw down 6,000 gold in the party loot as well. Hopefully another friend will come along with sporting rare and uncommon magic items with 6 grand that they just throw down on the table.
Here you go.
Funds are getting a bit light. Who's ready to hop off the bridge this time?
So, but yeah, if you guys are worried about being defeated and having your gold stolen, there is always that concern. So what do you guys think? Do you want to leave some for safekeepings?
That sounds smart. What do you guys think?
You can always, well, you know, like you can always get back to the surface pretty easily from level 10. So you could be like, just, you know, plan out like, oh, we want to use some downtime, return back to the surface and get the gold.
Is anyone likely to need it anytime soon? Is anyone sort of thinking, you know, yeah, gonna make a big...
Already bought ammo, got everything I needed, and...
I think we're good.
Anyone want to buy any uncommon magic items? I mean, they're pretty cheap. 400 or 500 gold pieces. If not...
No.
Cloak of Protection is uncommon.
Alright.
Everything's all attunement.
Save it up.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Maybe
at least...
like put 15,000 away and then take whatever's left over.
What do we agree on? I don't know. I mean, I
Sure.
like that.
It leaves wiggle
Yep.
room for like uncommon magic items if somebody wants to buy them, and then the majority of it is safe, and we can duck back up to the surface if we want something more expensive.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I'll just edited that handout. So you guys, so all this party booty, that's in Dagger's bag of holdings, or Ren's bag of holdings. There's 8,000 platinum, 920 gold, and in the bank there's 1,500 platinum pieces. Alright, with that sorted, I'll let you put everything else in there, Dagger, whenever you get time. And that'll be, don't worry about using those bag of holding handouts, because it's getting probably confusing. Just use this handout from now on, and you can categorize everything like that and edit it however you want.
Perfect.
Quick kind of logistics questions to make sure this is all getting sorted out. Scamp has the chest of preservation. I've been using it for the crap that I'm gonna go feed rations at some point whenever we go back to him. Did you want me to like put that in the chest of preservation handout? Right now I just have it on my character sheet and everything in the chest is listed underneath it.
It doesn't matter. It's the only thing I'm concerned about is the party loot, not about personal items and whatnot. As much as I want rations to eat well, it's not. It's not really. It doesn't really matter where that's listed. It's just because this like loot is like a collection of all of your spoils that you've put together, and it's also a way that I keep track of how much economy you guys have. If I see, oh, like you guys are kind of light on magic items or this item, and I can easily look that up and then know that I need to give you guys more stuff. Or if I see that you've got too much, then I'll be like, oh, I have to kill Nox and take all his items. You guys get the picture.
Oh god.
So that's why Nox died.
No.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
That was just unfortunate. That was just mural. All right, but yeah. So yeah, Darius, you know, he came in with magic items and lots of gold too. So if something gets taken away from character death, then you know more things are added to keep the balance. Anyway, all right. With all that out of the way, that is sorted. So shopping is done, and all right, we'll get back into what you guys want to do in Waterdeep before heading down. So this is the next day. You've given tribute to Nox. You've celebrated him in life and death, and you're spending a few days while Brew is getting recovered from his injuries, and also Ren, you get DM inspiration because doing the party loot is a lot of work. So you should really get more inspiration, but you can only have one at a time. So have that DM inspiration now. Actually, everyone have inspiration if you don't have it already. For good role playing too.
Oh, look at that! I did have it. I wonder what critical fails I could have saved myself from.
Don't forget, if you do have it, do use it, because it doesn't stack. You can use it on any ability check. Alrighty, so you guys are getting things in order. And what do you guys want to do now?
I wrote down what I did, so I'm good.
Alright, you went and gave 1,000 gold pieces to your family out in the Undercliff.
Yeah.
And you visit the Church of Gond.
Yep.
Bronze dragon scales on the left side of your upper back.
Tattoo. Just tattoo of bronze dragon scale.
Tiralai kind of hassles you a little bit. You shouldn't get a tattoo, Pavel. Once that's on your skin, it'll be permanent.
It's to remember an old friend who fell down in battle.
Oh yes, that was very tragic. We are planning to go back into Undermountain, are we not?
Yep.
What about House of Rinda? The ones who have wronged Willow? We negotiated with them. That was a temporary truce, I hope.
It certainly was. Do not worry. We will kill House Friend.
The matron mother, Lonwelv, she has to go for the crimes against the Willowwood. Promise me now, Pavel. Promise me that is our intention.
As much as I like to be straight in terms of having a fair deal where we, kill this person and that stuff, two things already House Render has done: killed Brew, wronged us, and apparently for you, wronged Willow as well. So that's probably enough reasons to definitely go after this. So I promise, yes.
That's all I
House Render
needed.
will...
I do yearn to head back to Mithranor, to gaze upon all of the marvelous beauties that it beholds, but if I know that I have a chance to get revenge on House of Rinda, then I'm with you.
Yep.
Okay, while Pavel's off doing that, Brew's just kind of a bit bedridden. He's just tipping ale on his wounds to try and heal himself up.
I do go for a tattoo, though. Get a couple of tattoos.
They try to tattoo you and they can't get through your skin. They're like, what the hell is this? Your barbarian endurance just makes it extremely hard for them to tattoo. But yeah, there's a tattooist down in the trades ward. I think you guys have met her before. Brynar Olmar, the dwarven tattooist. One of the ink-stained fingers. You'd met her a while ago. Anyway.
I think maybe.
You must have, otherwise he wouldn't be there. I think it was it would have been back in, or it may have been, pretty sure that's her. One of these dwarves, either her or this guy. Pretty sure it was her.
I think it's
Him?
the guy.
Maybe it is
I think
him.
I think the woman is like a locksmith.
Oh yes, that's right. Their trade, they have various trades. Sometimes they swap. All right, Ulrich Thunderkin that's right. He's the body artist. All right, Scamp, you want to go to the Emerald Enclave?
Yeah, but we don't have to take care of that now. I can just send you messages about it in between the session and next.
If you want to go and drop by and see Jareth Falcon. It was just the shopping that I was saying I didn't want to get bogged down with, not role-playing stuff.
It's kind of like a scam thing, and I feel like I've taken up a bunch of time already.
No, do it if you want to.
No,
Do it.
please.
Alright, so you head off to the Falcomere Scamp. This is, you guys have spent 3 days. You're spending 3 days here. So this is at some point during those 3 days. You head off to the Falcomere to meet with Melanor Fellbranch, Jareth Falcon. Maybe everyone else is tagging along at this stage, or if not, it doesn't matter. As long as you're there, Scamp. So you head into this sanctuary, this grove, and Melanor is standing there at this little tribute to Maliki, the god of nature. And he just smiles at you. Welcome, Scamp.
Thank you. I've got news for Jareth. I brought an offering, and I'm going to put the baby Trilmech I got onto the altar.
Maliki thanks you. Take from the earth and give back. That is our way. That is our cycle. How goes your journey, Scamp and friends?
It goes well. We have restored balance to the Willowwood in Undermountain. There is a friend there, Halistry, who is maintaining the ecosystem now.
We have felt it in the roots and in the soil. You have done much good, Scamp. Jareth will be pleased to learn what you have accomplished. Approach the great tree. Speak the words from your own mouth, so Jareth may hear them. And again, this gigantic demigod spectral body forms up in the middle of this comfy looking tree. A disembodied voice calls out to you. Scamp! My child of the earth! Child of Torul! You have returned to me. How are you? It has been many moons since we last convened.
It has. I recently lost one of my traveling companions, so I could be better, but I did want to stop by to give an update on the situation with Undermountain and Willowwood. And I'll recount how we couldn't spare the dragon. It ended up falling because I know she wanted us to save it originally if we could. So we had to kill it. But that, however, I will let her know that we found a fairy dragon. I'll mention Otto and how I convinced him to relocate from the Lich's castle to level the Willowwood instead.
My child, Scamp, such is the way of life. We grow, and we die, and then we are born, and so the circle continues. I understand that the dragon could not turn a new leaf, and for that, you had to do what was best for Willowwood. It saddens me to learn what has happened to Willow. But Willow has become one with nature, even more so, as her heart had turned cold from isolation. The Willowwood, Scamp. It is what I expected it was. I have seeped my roots into the ground and felt the presence of Willowwood. It is unnatural. It is a scourge. It was created by magic. How can that be natural, Scamp?
I guess maybe it's. I don't know. It was so beautiful in Undermountain and.
Do not be fooled. The one who created this sanctuary for Willow is evil at heart, and I have known him for hundreds of years. Probably longer. Hallister Blackcloak. He is foul and evil, Scamp, and he is our enemy.
On this, I agree. Most definitely. I do plan to go back into Undermountain.
The High Forest is in grave danger, Scamp. The one known as Hallister Blackcloak is creating a weapon of destruction. A titan capable of razing the entire forest. I have communed with the greater gods and I have seen it. I have foretold of this destruction. Deeper in Undermountain, there is a workshop. The one named Hallister Blackcloak collects parts for this titan created in his own image. He gives it to hobgoblins. He allows them to create it, and when it rises, the hobgoblins will use it to exact harm on the high forest. They must be stopped. Will you be the one to stop them, Scamp?
Yes, I believe I can most certainly try. I believe my companions I've been traveling with probably will help me. I don't think they like Hallister either, and a Titan would certainly not only wreak havoc on the forest.
Scamp, you've done well so far. I wish to offer you my blessing. However, if you fall astray from the task I have set out for you, my blessing shall be revoked. You must pursue your purpose. You must not act counter to it. Is this understood, Scamp?
I understand.
Very well. Most adventurers go their entire lives without receiving such blessings. You are truly blessed. Eat from the berries, Scamp, and then you will understand.
That's some cold shit right there.
Scamp will kind of give a bow and then go eat from the berries.
Alright. Upon eating the berries, Jareth Falcon imparts to you the blessing of understanding. And your wisdom score increases by 2, up to a maximum of 22.
Whoa!
Oh,
Sweet!
It can be taken away from you if you do not agree with, or if your goals run counter to Jareth's.
Okay.
Which, by the sound of it, I don't think they are. I don't think they will.
I don't predict they will. My only concern is like we're gonna get to the hobgoblins and they're gonna have some deal for us or something. And then the party's gonna want to do the deal, and then I'm not gonna go against the party.
Then you have to kill the party.
Like, Scamp's gonna be like,
Or lose +2 wisdom, Scamp. What's more important to you?
That's awesome though.
you know, this is quite delicious.
Hey, you! Stop that! Why are you eating the sacred apples? They are for Maliki. They are blessed offerings. Stop!
Oops.
Hey, you! Put that banana down!
Brew has like mouthfuls of.
That's a candle! You're not meant to eat that! It's not even edible!
I mean, to brew, everything is edible at some point.
Yeah.
Eleanor, I'm sorry. I'll replace everything. I promise. Come on, guys.
It's
We can
fine.
go tomorrow.
And you look over at the grand oak tree and Jareth is also gone. It's fine, Scamp. I'll find more offerings.
Thank you, Eleanor. It was good to see you again.
He smiles at you. And you guys leave the Falcomere.
I like that place. They always have a great spread.
Indeed.
It is pretty nice, isn't it?
Okay, so that was sort of like down here.
just as a quick yay or nay. Anybody else have something you want to take care of topside?
Nay.
There's faction quests. Well, there's only one faction quest, but I think you were saying earlier, Roland, that
I mean, we got warned off of it by Jarlaxle, so...
you don't want to cross Jarlaxle.
Well, I mean, I figure we still don't want to. And... I don't know, unless Three Strings says something to me when he gives me that diamond.
He actually doesn't hand it to you in person. You just
Oh, okay.
it's like a drop point. You just like
Oh, okay.
there's like certain locations around the city that are like drop points for Harper supplies. So it's usually just like an old trash can or something. Underneath there's like a secret compartment with Harper's stashes in it. So you sort of get it that way, but there is a message from Three Strings saying, "I got you, buddy."
I'm sort of curious about that throne. If it's only down on level 6, that a quest we might be able to get off the list.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually reading through this Harper thing again. I'm like, hundreds of like dozens of people are going missing and no one gives a shit. I'm like,
It was
really?
worse the second time, like the last time we came to the surface. Like it started out, I guess, in the dockwards or something, where it was not jurisdiction. But the last time we came to the surface, it had moved into like noble houses and stuff, and it had gotten like really, really bad.
Yeah, it was up in this end of the city, so like people missing from the field ward, and like yeah, the Watch don't care about the field ward. They don't consider it a part of Waterdeep. But then yeah, people like missing from around like this area as well, North and Sea Ward.
That's why I thought it might have something to do with like the title of the episode. That's why it came up before the session, as I saw the title New Lord and thought maybe the quest we had since Dragon Heist had an effect.
New Lord is like saying about the new Open Lord. That's what that was about.
You know, I don't really give Tube anything for what Jarlaxle thinks myself. If people are getting taken, somebody's got to look out.
I guess it's more importantly, like, would Roland be pressing for this?
Well, you guys it's 3 days later now, so make sure you're rested up. You've got all your hit dice back, all your spell slots, and you're back in the Yawning Portal Tavern. You've just walked in with the intention of heading back down, I'm guessing.
If we want to go back to level 6 and try and find the throne, there is a gateway on level 2 that should theoretically lead to level 6. Or we can go straight down to 10.
Going to level 2 to get to level 6. I mean, if we want to go after the throne, or we can just go straight for the drow. And don't we have some magic items we need to sell to Obaya?
Yeah, Obaya's like, you can see her just sort of perk up on the table. Her hands are impatiently tapping the table, like just looking straight at Ren when she enters. Oh! Sorry, I thought I had caught your name as Dagger, but I heard others calling you Ren. I do not mean to be rude, but what is your name again, young lady?
You're muted.
The strong and silent type.
Oh, I forgot I had myself muted on my phone. You can call me Dagger.
Dagger.
You guys did notice that she came back down in dagger form.
I've been waiting here patiently for you to return, and the Golden Lady has smiled upon me on this day. You have more
Yes.
items that
Yeah.
you wish to sell to me?
We do.
I have many
Uh.
more platinum pieces ready waiting for you.
Okay, we have Bruised Ring of Psychic Resistance.
Ring of Psychic Resistance.
Force resistance, actually.
Force Resistance, sorry.
Let me take a look at this item. I must identify it. Do you mind waiting a moment?
No.
And I think that's rare, isn't it?
Yep.
What?
This item, it is a thing of beauty. Wakanga must have it. Yes, it is rare. Wait, is it rare? I can't even find the rareness of it.
It is rare. I had
Okay.
to look it up in the DMG for it.
Oh yes. For this, I am willing to pay good coin. You are sure you want to part with it?
Yes.
Very well then. I will give you the 500 platinum pieces. Do you want it now in cash?
Yes, cash.
I have it on me. And she gives you 500 platinum pieces for it.
Cha-ching!
Right on. That's actually a pretty good trade for those gauntlets and the arrows.
And
Do you have more items? I still have more gold that I must
yes.
part with.
I show her the bottle of dust of disappearance.
This item is consumable. Wakanga, he will not pay as much. And I think that's uncommon. So she pays like half for consumables. So 25 platinum. Done. We have a deal, yes?
We do. I show her the black pearl.
She identifies it as well. This has only a very minor magical property. I can give you no more than 10 platinum.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm not going to try to haggle.
Her prices are firm anyway.
Yeah. Very strong suspicion.
And
And-
she says, please, I have not even spent 1/10 of what Wakanga has given me.
And then I put down the 4 spell books.
Alright, we'll go through them one at a time. First one is...
Schemos.
Let me verify the highest level of spell in this spellbook, as that is how I value my prices. And the highest level is 3rd. 25 platinum for that.
Okay. And then we have Neelis.
Oh, this spell book. Necromancy. Oh my. There are some high level spells in here. You must have got this from a high level necromancer. For this, I will give you 250 platinum.
Okay. The next one is Elon.
So she got rid of Carteses and
Schemos.
Schemos. Alright, Elans. Confusion, counterspell. Oh, seeming. Seeming. I think that is a 5th level spell. Yes. There is much good magic in here. Yes, I can pay you well. 100 platinum for this spell book.
Okay.
I have bought over 1,000 platinum worth of items for you, but I have many thousands more to part with.
Well, we only have one more to sell at the moment. Cartsits.
Oh,
Cartsits.
that was the Necromancer's one. I got it mixed up
Oh.
with Nihilus's.
Okay, well,
But I
then
think-
Nihilus now.
I think it's the same value anyway. Counterspell, greater invisibility, animate dead, blight. Oh, contact other plane. This spell is 5th level as well. Yes, 250 platinum I shall reward you with.
Okay. That's it for right now.
Any more items? Anything else? I have many thousands more platinum to part with. Please, find me the rarest items in Undermountain and return them to me. If you find something very rare, I can give you 5,000 platinum pieces. I think that was almost 1,000 gold, 10,000 gold.
It's 1160 in platinum.
More than 10,000.
There's that moment of like, as a human being, you walk around with how much money right now? Are you not afraid of being robbed in broad daylight?
Where's our party loot? I didn't find it.
It's
In the inventory.
Yeah. It's not in the party folder. It's got its own separate folder.
Obaya
Okay.
has most of her platinum in the bank as well, and she organizes within the day to have that gold delivered to you if it's a large amount like that. All right, that should definitely bulk the party loot out a bit. Do you want
Okay,
to
I put it in there.
put any more in the bank before you head down?
You said that if it's in a bag of holding, it won't disappear, right?
From what you understand from Hallister's room, yeah.
I say we leave it. We keep it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have got like 35,000 gold in the party loot now. Okay.
Seb, use a week of downtime and some of that party loot to quickly try and snatch up a parapet of wound closure.
Alright, let me just check to see if you're going to be able to get that item. Periapt wound closure. Yep, that's available for purchase. Uncommon magic item.
Yep.
And how much do you want to spend?
It's a persuasion roll or
Persuasion. It costs 100 to search. For every 100 that you spend beyond that, you get a plus
I'll
one
spend an
bonus.
extra- I'll give it a +5.
Okay, so you spend 600 gold. Okay, so 600 spent, and make a persuasion check. Easily done. Alright, this is the first time you've used downtime, Darius.
Well, I've
So-
only got 2 weeks because my 7 weeks got robbed from Knock.
Yeah, well, they went away when he went away. Alright, you're all very lucky. Someone is looking to offload this periaptive wound closure for 100 gold pieces.
Who me? 700 in total out of party. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Alright, cross off another 700 gold. You guys have any left? You have enough left? Alright, and yeah, you'll be able to attune to that, Darius. You don't,
Cool.
only have one item attuned, so.
Yep.
Oh, do you want to attune to the Wand of the War Mage?
Yes,
well?
I would actually.
Okay.
So that would be my third.
Anyone else want to move around their attunements? Okay.
Pretty happy with what I got.
Yeah, you got
I'm very happy with what I have.
plenty of time to swap those around if you want. There's your periaptal wound closure, Darius.
Unless I find something amazingly better than my ring of protection somewhere.
You could tell it to Obaya. Okay. You guys wanna talk to anyone else before heading down? Pavel's like been already waiting down there for like 20 minutes.
Oh, I thought he jumped, considering we hadn't paid Durin yet.
He
Durnan.
did. He tossed it on. He tossed it on the counter. No, I'm good.
Can I take a jug of ale for the road and just like hop on with a jug of ale?
You gotta pay for that jug.
Oh yeah, it's right here. And I'll run over to Ren and grab some coins and run back.
Wait. You were speaking to Darius, right? That cleric guy. You're with him?
Yeah?
I want to know what you're doing about the situation.
Oh, the situation.
Yeah.
And Brew will nod, like, trying to be knowingly, but... yeah.
You're gonna make progress on that situation, yes?
There's been a lot made of progress, and lots of it.
Brew, make a deception check, because you don't know what you're talking about.
We've been making stacks of progress.
We have been.
Good.
I mean, I am proud of you, Brew.
You know what, pal? You keep that jug. You're gonna need it.
Hey, thanks, Durnan.
You just
See it?
you get the job done, alright?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll stack up more progress and get the job done.
Yep. That job progress. Good stuff. Now get out of
Loads
here.
of progress. Alright, see you in a few weeks, maybe. See you in a bit.
Alright.
We'll be back soon.
Okay.
Au revoir.
He looks at you confusedly. Alright! Load on in.
That's Aquin, actually, for see you again.
Alright. So, you guys pay another 6 gold pieces and everyone gets down. Or I think 5 because Pavel already paid 1 gold. And Darius, you inflicting wounds on Durnan as he takes you down?
No, I'm sorry. I was testing something and it didn't work.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Alright, so one by one, he lowers you down the bucket in the winch, and you return back to level 1 of Undermountain. The dungeon level. As you head down the well, you step onto the sandy ground, and you see the shields lining the walls. And for some of you, there's a little hint of nostalgia, perhaps. This time you feel more powerful, more ready, more capable. And you may be in new company, but you feel stronger than ever. And fully revitalized and ready to venture deeper into Undermountain.
I'd like to pull out Sun Death, please, and light it.
Okay.
Oh, our tokens are still on by the mirror gate, as well. By the way, I was
While
getting
you
confused, I was-
while you're gone, doppelgangers have duplicated you all.
Scamp, did you get a chance to make some potions?
Oh, I did. I will hand. See, I got 4 greater healing. I have 1 greater healing left over from like way back that I'm going to keep for myself. Before that I'm going to give 1 to Pavel, 1 to Brew, 1 to Ren, and 1 to Darius.
Thank you for
You
that.
can heal now. I'd probably give it to Roland instead of Darius.
Yeah, I was just
I'll
saying.
give
Like,
Darius.
Darius would wave it off more of the sense of he can take care of himself.
I only take them to feed him if you guys are down. I don't take it for myself.
It's still good for you to have one.
Yeah.
And then I'll hand Darius 1 of the regular healing potions.
Cool.
It's not too late to go and buy some more healing potions if you want.
I mean, we do have.
Oh yeah?
I bought 10 already, so yeah.
Yeah, why not grab a dozen healing potions?
Well, okay. Would it be plausible to say that if we wanted to get 10 greater healing potions before we left, how much would that cost
Oh,
us?
10 greater healing? I'm not sure if Fella has that many in stock.
and graders cost.
Yeah. Anything from the player's handbook are like readily available. If they're not, then well, it depends.
To my mind, at what is it, 50 gold for healing, just where it's the backup. If people are down, you can spend an action to get people up. To my mind, it's not as like that's the effect rather than the amount of what it heals.
It's also like in between without rest kind of thing. Like have a Gatorade, shake it off.
Yeah, you may find yourself surrounded by enemies in every direction, and if you spend an hour trying to rest, they may ambush you. If you drink 10 healing potions, you may feel a little bit better. 10 healing potions. Or maybe not you, Brew.
Brew dreams of being surrounded by enemies and having to gorge himself on healing potions.
Alright, well, if you guys want to buy any more healing potions, now's the last chance before you head deeper down. You're able to. They're only 50 gold each. You can buy like 2,000 of them.
500 GP is like 10 healing potions, I think.
10 healing potions, yeah, would be 500.
So
Yeah.
we'll
Let's drop
you
a
know
K.
yeah, we'll drop an easy K. We'll take 20 healing potions. How about that?
Okay, yeah, you can get light healing potions pretty damn easy. They're more common than what you would even expect. So 20 potions of healing, cross off another 1,000 from the party loot. How do you guys want to
Darius
distribute
would
them?
Darius would take at least 5 of them for both distribution and whatever. He would recommend Pavel at least having 2 or 3.
I got
and
10.
the rest.
He's already got 10. He just like opens his vest and he's just like, "What you want? I got potions." Alright, well in that case, why doesn't everyone just take 4? If Pavel's already got 10.
Okay.
You can always swap them around at another time. So Roland, Brew, Dagger, Darius, and Scamp. Take 4 potions of healing each.
Done. Well, that feels better. A bit safer. A bit more backup.
Darius like kind of lifts his shield, kind of shrugs his shoulders a little bit, and just says, "All right, let's get the show on the road. Nothing to say.
All right. So before you guys head
Come
out,
on, move."
you've been doing some shopping. You've been meeting with your contacts. You've even delved into a little bit of political intrigue, and you've checked on your tavern, and you've had to pay tribute to Nox, and some of you have bathed, and some of you have not. I'm not naming any names, but one thing you haven't done is talked about what you're going to do right now when you head into Undermountain. What is the goal? Now you want to have a little group huddle, so you all come in on the same page.
Well, it should be rather obvious what Ren wants to do. She came down in her Baba Dagger form. She wants to inspire dread and fear into every drow that lives in this Undermountain.
Did you end up selling the scarabs, or did you keep them?
I sold the scarabs.
Oh, I thought you would have had like just scarabs hanging off you everywhere. Like.
Oh, she's not a
Scarab
trophy
necklace.
keeper. She was keeping them to prove to Hallister that we were killing them, but then he became an asshole. So she was like, "I'll take the gold."
He always was.
I was about to say he always was.
Well, he became more of a direct, belligerent asshole to her. Now there's an indirect one.
All right, so what are we going to do? Are we heading back down to level 10 to continue our search, or are we doing something else?
If we're going to take on all those drow, we might as well do it while we're freshest.
There is
I have to
another.
ask, why are you all so against the drow? Don't get me wrong, they're not my friends. I've definitely noticed the animosity you have towards them almost as a people.
Yeah, it's more just House of Brenda than anything
Yeah,
else.
it's just House of Rendar.
Alright. Trust me, if they're making bargains
Yeah, Brew just shrugs. He's like, cause he's confused. He's like, cause of the sound they make? Like, what is he asking about when we kill them? Like, I like that part too.
Oh god.
Some of them squeak.
Drow.
They squeak when they're squeezed.
Oh gosh.
They keep
Yeah.
they keep making deals with us and then backstabbing us.
Which I don't know if that says
be
more about
fair.
them or us, but
Yeah.
Well-
so now we're.
I wanted to stop dealing with them a long time ago.
This is like a preemptive backstrike. It's a
Seb?
front strike.
Yeah.
As a quick side note, would Darius have known what the goopy looking tree thing was when they met the matron?
Make an Arcana check.
No, you would not.
You yeah. Trying to recall now, and I mean, obviously it was some sort of like evil demon creature, but you don't know particulars about it. Or at least you can't remember anything at the moment.
I mean, to be fair, they don't make the best deals, so I would say that I am with you, obviously. We're going to hunt drow, though. Let this be a good hunt, and let it be a reckoning.
I don't want to hunt all drow. I admit that I may have been a little bit naive in the past, and I will definitely not be as trusting of future creatures in general. that we run across. But these particular drow, one of the daughters actually, promised us safe passage, and then they killed Brew. These particular drow are not okay.
I mean, that was after we attacked them, but
Camp wasn't there for that.
To be fair, we did attack them and kill a few of them.
I didn't.
You guys attacked them first?
Well,
Oh.
it's hard. It's all a blur, really. But I think they wanted us to be their prisoners or something, and it seemed a bit.
All right.
I will let you know, Scamp. I did not harm a hair on their little heads.
I killed
I
3
think
of
you
them.
should. I think you should be proud of me.
Yes,
Akimori
very
seems
efficiently, as I
going to
recall.
be a problem. So I'd say we just take care of it. If they're an enemy of yours, then they're an enemy of mine.
Tiralai sort of just says to you, Paffel, do they not realize what the Drow have done to Undermountain? What they did to Willow? Their crimes, they cannot go unpunished. And your friend as well. They've crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed.
Tiralai doesn't like the drow either, so that's another thing, I guess.
Well, I think that sells it. Going to kill Drow.
Scamp will also make sure everybody is onboarded with the Hallister is building a Titan revelation she got from Jareth.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I don't even know
That
what
might-
that is.
That might be what he was talking about when he had plans for Waterdeep. Not good.
Likely, Jareth says that he's going to use it to attack the High Forest, but either way, we definitely need to stop that and take care of it before it wreaks havoc on the surface. He
Well-
said hobgoblins were building it, though. Maybe we should check in on level 2?
I thought those were goblins.
There was some
Um,
hobgoblins
alright.
in there, or were they bugbears?
Scamp, make an intelligence check to recall
Uh-oh.
memories.
Memory. Nothing but memory.
There were goblins on them.
So, this was a long time ago for both your character and you as a player. The Legion of Azrock were the ones that, they were hobgoblins. Legion of Azrock, they're the ones that had taken hold of level 3 before the Drow got to them. And the leader of the Legion of Azrock was the son of a powerful hobgoblin warlord. He told you that he had actually broken away from his father in the lower levels and laid claim to level 3 to start his own foothold in Undermountain.
Okay.
So Azrock was actually the son of another powerful hobgoblin warlord.
I'll make sure the party knows that too.
He shared his history with you all when he tried to sequester you.
Well, geez, I don't know about you guys, but last time I fought a Titan, it was easier to fight it before it got built than after.
With that in mind, though, I think Scamp would probably be for making haste towards whatever that is, and therefore not going back for the Dwarven throne.
Yeah, like go check in on the 3rd level. Right
Could
away.
always do like a legend lore or something for the throne. It's a legendary item.
Do you have a scroll for that?
Yeah. We could. I think Dagger wanted to use it on her goggles too. Another option. Or Ren, sorry.
And if it's more useful in other aspects.
But
Who's
if
wearing
there's
those
others-
goggles, by the way?
Pavel, I believe.
Pavel.
Yeah, they've just been complaining to
I.
you the whole time. I don't want to go back down into Undermountain.
I don't know what your name are, Goggles, but I already have two voices in my head. One voice in my head, so I'm used to you already. Don't worry.
I don't want you to be used to me.
I think, can everybody hear the goggles, or is
Yeah.
it just
Like
okay?
really loud complaining. Pretty much constantly.
I imagine Scamp spends a lot of time trying to like console the goggles.
That's why.
They're
That's why
completely
we need to get rid of them
unconsolable.
ASAP.
She'd still try though, so it's like this never-ending. I don't know.
You're making it worse. I'm unconsolable.
All right. Well,
And
my vote is go check on these hobgoblins, and because the throne can wait, and probably the drought can.
Well,
I
the
think-
hobgoblins on level 3 are dead.
Yeah, I think if I was understanding Seb correctly, it's the hobgoblins from level 3 split off from the ones that are probably
Yeah.
building this Titan, and those ones are located on a lower level.
Yeah,
We
Azrok's
maybe haven't
Legion is completely
Gotcha.
wiped out, so it can't be them. And there was no
Got it.
workshop or anything there either.
No.
Okay.
We killed everything on level 3.
Yeah, like
That
multiple
the drill hadn't
times.
already killed.
I think you ran through there like 3 times, wiping out whatever moved in. You can go back there and see what's there now.
Wipe it out. Too.
Darius' vote is going to be you if it seems you all really want to go kill, like take a revenge swipe at the drow, so he is gonna vote for that because, well, he seems that feels right.
Well, I think I think to get to level 11, we're gonna kind of have to do that.
Yep.
Well, they say we have free passage through there, and then I don't know. The Aboleth wanted to check that out, and Scamp wants to check this thing.
The Aboleth
Yeah,
is
wow.
dead. Well, not dead, but gone.
So,
Um,
so are we gonna like get into the middle of the drought camp and then just attack them? Like, because right now we have, we're on good terms with them.
yep.
Assuming they don't betray us again, yes.
Yeah, we know. We expect they will, but we can perhaps get into behind their front guards before we decide. Oh, by the way, we're backstabbing you first.
Well, we could try and have a straight up meeting with the matron herself in her private chamber and go from there.
So, oh, okay. You want me to try to seduce her? Okay, I can try.
Oh, you do that, Brew, because I want to see that.
I mean, if we're on good terms and we're looking to destabilize them as best we can, then obviously it would be the best option to just attack the head of the snake, as it were.
So it sounds like we're going to level 10. Yeah?
Anyone
Yes.
opposed? All right. Where are we going to eat that hero's feast? Because if we are going to engage Drow, I'm thinking that poison is what takes us.
That is actually a very good point. Should we just have the hero
So-
feast here?
There is the we could do it like at the bottom of this well, or there is the place where all those like fake ass vampires are hanging out that we could kind of go hide in and eat it.
I don't know, sir.
You're in good terms with Tex, the only surviving member of that bandit group.
Yeah, he's he has some underlings. I can't remember what they are now, but I think he like trained giant rats to like be part of a play or something. Or am I misremembering that?
Yep, that's exactly right. He'd survive by he'd survive like you guys going through there by like hiding in the toilet.
Well, I mean,
Well, we might as well have a show with our life.
dinner and a show.
Okay, you guys head through these tunnels of Undermountain, and once again you come to this same tiefling skeleton who's pointing at the wall. You can see the training dummy with the glowing longsword stuck in it. Still there.
There's this secret room right here that's got the cookie jar sword in it too. Right? This is a secret.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
screw
open.
that door.
Oh yeah, that's the training dummy with the sword. Did we ever check and see if if this thing was pointing at anything? I don't remember if we did or not.
I think at the beginning we did. I don't know if we got anything.
You know what? I'll give it a quick once over.
Make a perception check. The skeleton does very much look like it's pointing at something. And it's actually a secret door. You can see, like, so these walls, they're covered with bas-reliefs of demons. There's just about every sort of demon that you could imagine. In fact, there's even a demon that looks like the one that you saw Lon Wolf with, this sort of oozing tree candle-like creature. It's pictured here with another big pig-headed, bulbous-looking demon, a many-armed, snake-looking demon, a small little insectoid demon, a shadowy-looking demon, a giant vulture, some sort of a giant droning. It looks like a giant mosquito sort of creature. All sorts of demons are pictured here. And anyway, this particular carving has this like pig-headed humanoid demon-y creature, and around it there is an arch, a seam, an 8-foot tall arch.
I will open it if I can.
Alright, when you push on the arch, it sinks in a little bit away from you, and then it's actually built on hinges, and it opens up like a door. And beyond that, you see a rough-hewn tunnel that descends, and a pungent odor wafts up from below. It smells like the sewer.
Do we have time for this, or should we just ignore it for now?
I vote ignore.
Seems interesting.
I'm curious, but I don't care if we keep going either.
Let's just keep going.
Player me likes to explore everything, but I think Scamp would be focused on her mission.
Oh, look, giant rats.
But it smells like sewer.
Alright, this is the forest of pillars, and you see 2 giant rats standing at the base of the stairs leading up to the north.
North is where the places that we're going, right?
You notice the giant rats both have something around their necks, some rope, and there's a sign secured to one of the rats' necks, and a small container, a wooden rectangular container attached to the other giant rat's neck.
What's the sign say?
The sign says Texas Rat Formants entry, 5 gold per group.
It's only 5 gold for the group. Why not?
This bucket,
Oh,
this
oh.
rat has a sign, and this rat has a bucket, a container.
I wonder if they're taught to recognize it's gold. Or just any old coin will do.
We could always test it, but I don't know if that'll.
Or we could always just go around them. I mean, they're. We just go through the room with the sword.
This is also true. Did we want to eat our hero's feast and have maybe a rat show?
Rat formants.
Yeah, we'll see. Roland would be interested in seeing a rat formance.
Did we want to pay for it? Scamp would be for paying for it.
Oh, for sure.
good.
Rats gotta eat too.
I mean, if it's good, sure.
Yeah, saying if it's not good, we take our money back.
Take it back. Yeah.
The rats squeak as you near them.
We'll just get 5 gold from party loot. Plink, 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 plink.
Alright.
Put it in the.
You pay the 5 gold, and immediately the rats start scurrying off, looking over their shoulders as their pink little tails trail behind them. And they take a right at the end of this tunnel. And they continue on.
I wonder how much money it actually makes down here.
It's a very good question.
We probably just gave him his first 5.
Well, I mean, he was able to train the rats that well. It's pretty amazing, actually.
You come around the corner
impressive.
and you see a number of giant rats, many giant rats here with Tex. And he smiles. He's dressed up like a vampire. Ah, my friend. Welcome to my humble abode. Do not fear me. Wait a minute. I know you. Oh.
Hello, Tex.
Oh, hey. Sorry for scaring you there, pals. I'm not really a vampire. You know that. Oh, my first customer in days. Do you know how many adventurers just attacked the rats? Do you know how many?
Probably
Too
most
many.
of them.
Probably all of them.
You're right, all of them do. But you didn't. So you're here for the show?
I was outvoted.
Yes. I was gonna conjure us a little bit of a meal. We were hoping we could maybe eat and watch the show.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, excuse my mess here. Let me just rats! Clean this up. And they just start eating whatever mess is on the floor here.
That's how I clean up too.
Oh, God.
Now, you all kind of got me off guard. I wasn't ready for the performance today, but I'll figure something out. So, yeah, get your snacks and just give me a moment. Alright?
So I'll go ahead and start casting Hero's Feast. It takes 10 minutes to cast.
Could I get extra bacon if we're putting an order?
It rains bacon
Sure.
for all.
Oh, man.
Alright, so you do the Hero's Feast. Everyone eats that up, so go ahead and roll yourself 2d10 onto your max hit points. You'll have immunity to poison, frightened, and advantage on wisdom saves. Okay. So he's off getting prepared while you guys are having this feast, and it's just a magnificent feast of all of the various cuisines that you could imagine. And Tex calls out to you from like behind this area where a couple of rats have got this like makeshift curtain and they're trying to like climb up the walls and hold it up. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Alright, our rat formants. And like suddenly there's just like this music coming on. Like And rats start coming out of this hallway. One by one. You guys are all eating your feast. More rats start piling out of the hallway. 4 of them come out. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. And he comes out dressed in a chicken suit. He's flapping his arms around. Bark, bark, bark. He waves to you all. Bark, 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 bark. And
Roland finds this hilarious. Even if it's supposed to be serious, he finds it really, really funny.
And
Darius is just confused. He's
So
just kind of
scammed.
looking around.
What does a chicken have to do with rats?
this
I'm
woman,
confused too.
a human woman with a black cloak, comes out and waves to you all. Bark, 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 bark. And she comes over and she does this weird little like jig dance, and she takes the chicken by the arm and they start like doing like a do-say-do.
Where did the other humanoid come from? I don't know. Did he get a partner?
Alright, they're doing a dance, and like as he's do-say-doing near you all, he's like, how do you like the performance so far?
It's a little absurd, but I mean, it's funny.
It's interesting.
It's about to get interactive. And suddenly he's just like, as he's dancing around, they just hug each other, the woman and the chicken man. And suddenly he takes out a giant egg from behind her robe and he throws it at you guys. Someone can make a dexterity save to catch it.
Roll.
Alright, Ren just leaps forward and catches the egg. And suddenly the egg starts to move. It cracks open. And it hatches in your arms. And a little mini giant rat comes out.
This is a giant rat. A
And
mini giant rat, so it's a regular sized rat.
jumps out of it's a miniature giant rat. It jumps out of Ren's hands and climbs up into the giant chicken's arms, and the giant chicken starts cradling it, and they seem very, very happy. But suddenly the music takes on a serious tone, and there's trouble. A giant-sized giant rat emerges from the hallway.
Oh.
And the woman, she holds her hands on her cheeks in a silent scream, takes the miniature giant rat and runs away. And Chicken Man stands forward and faces the giant rat. And they go... They go into a battle, and giant rat comes in. It's a giant-sized giant rat as well, so it's like 4 times the size of a normal rat, and it tries to bite Chicken Man, and it hits him, biting him on the arm.
Roland is still not sure.
And Chicken Man just sort of says, "Don't worry, it's just a show. Please."
This is a great show.
Please don't cast any spells at me and kill me instantly. And then... giant Chicken Man just jumps on the rat. And he tries to tackle it to the ground. But the giant rat overpowers him. Gets him in his mouth and lifts him up high. And then... all of a sudden... the woman drops the miniature giant rat on the ground, pulls out a hand crossbow, and poof, shoots like a foam dart at the giant rat, hitting it in the head and killing it instantly.
I have to say, the production value on this jumped through the.
And then the miniature giant rat jumps up into her arms, and he jumps up into her arms as well, and she carries both of them. And she's struggling to carry both of them. And then she kind of bows. and then she struggles to try and take them away, and this giant rat kind of falls apart into 4 smaller rats, and then they and then they all go off stage.
Oh, well done.
Clap.
Actually, that actually was very well done.
And then they return a moment later, and they all start bowing to you guys.
Oh, all the rats are bowing.
Yeah, they're kind of bowing their heads forward. They actually seem very intelligent, these rats.
Very well done, Tex. And who's your new lady friend here?
Just an associate. Definitely not a were-rat. I assure you.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely not. Okay.
That's what you
I
were thinking.
hadn't had that thought, but
Oh, and all the giant rats are definitely not all were-rats themselves. Definitely not. For
So
being...
maybe previously occupied our tavern and
Exactly. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you very much. Come back anytime.
well, it was something to watch.
And Roland,
Actually-
you learn that song as well that's playing. It's like
Okay.
this rhythmic song.
Roland actually did enjoy that.
He waves
It's
to
just-
you
it's
all.
It's one of those it's so absurd that it's just, it's like, what is happening?
You all come back now, he says.
Oh, you ruined it, Tex. You ruined it.
Okay.
Too highbrow.
So you guys have all had your hero's feast, and some of the rats are trying to eat the hero's feast as well.
Sure, I'm not gonna stop him. It can feed up to 10 people.
Alright, these rats just suddenly just expand in size. As they get like all this buff from the hero's feast.
You guys want to come to a fight? We're gonna go fight right now.
Oh, no, I don't think they want to come to the fight we're going to.
We're good, thank you, but come back again for our next performance.
Oh, and you said that this was off the cuff, so that's even more impressive.
Thank you.
So maybe next time you'll have something prepared and, well...
Perhaps stand-up comedy. I promise you I'd never give you a paltry performance.
Oh, please just stay with the play acting. I think the
Really, was it excellent or what?
Oh,
I don't mean to crack a bad yoke.
you're making it worse. You're making it worse.
my hands are getting itchy. Let's go.
For some reason he stays in chicken character even after the performance is over.
Let's skedaddle.
Oh no, Bruce caught it.
He looks confused, he scratches his head.
It's not even it wasn't even an egg joke. he just said it in the inflection that like it was. It's just like, oh god.
Are we heading the right way?
Head into the mirror gate at this point.
Okay, I'll move you guys down there. Okay, you've had your hero's feast. You're all feeling tip-top shape. You head back through the forest of pillars, back through the rough-hewn mine tunnel, over the top of the destroyed shield guardian, and back to the clean-swept hallway filled full of tiny little candles floating in niches. And the mirror gate is just around the corner here. You hear voices up ahead, some sort of arguing, multiple humanoid voices. Oh, damn it. Oh, come now. Try harder. It must be something else. I'm not sure.
I do go invisible.
Okay.
Adventurers.
I'm just ducking my light behind the corner here. You said they were from the west, the voices?
From this direction to the east.
Oh, sorry.
Towards
That,
the
yeah.
The gate.
The gate's over there. Alright, as you come up around the corner, Darius, you see a group of adventurers. You can see what looks like a bard, maybe a ranger, more. And as you come around the corner, this woman takes her longbow, knocks an arrow, and points it directly at you guys. Don't take another step.
Good day, mate.
Hail and well met, adventurers. I do believe that there's enough for everyone.
Brienne Flax, pleased to meet you. What's going on here? A voice calls out, and you see a man he's wearing plate mail. Looks like a fighter of some sort. Red cape draped over his shoulders.
Yes, well met, well met. We're just passing through.
Ah, well met, adventurers. My name is Regis Blackwater, and we're a adventuring party. We're known as the Finer Fellows of Daggerford. Who are you?
My name is Brew, and I don't think we have a name though.
Fine
But-
fellows of Daggerford.
That's a great name. I think, yeah, that's a really great name.
This
We should
is
get a name, you guys.
Brienne Flax, Alejandria Moonclow, Melvis Needlewriter, Trantra, and Kalim the Weasel.
Oh,
Didn't we just
killed
kill
him.
you? Yeah.
Oh, Kalim, nice to see you again, good sir.
How are
Kalim,
you alive?
Kalim looks a little worse for wear. He doesn't really have a lively presence about himself.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna.
If he
I'm
doesn't
just gonna do it.
speak, I'm gonna assume
How-
he's undead.
I'm gonna cast Eyes of the Grave, or I should use my Eyes of the Grave really quick to see if I detect any undead.
That's them, he says. They're the ones I felt. Darius, use your Eyes of the Grave, and you detect a presence of undead coming off Kalim. In fact, although his eyes have a hint of intelligence, his flesh looks somewhat decayed. And you actually, well, you don't get this feeling, but you guys remember his companion, Haleth, and how, not Kalim in particular, but his fine fellow of Daggerford adventurers had accused him of stealing from the party, and then they killed him and threw him down a pit, and Haleth rose as a revenant.
Oh.
We let him kill a dude in the goblin place, actually.
Yeah, and I think he killed a dude in the goblin place, and then he killed another guy later, and then he dissipated. I
Yeah,
believe.
he was burning for revenge, and he rose trying to seek his enemies. And upon getting revenge on Rex the Hammer, and also Midna Turberth, and the other dwarf Copper Stormforge, he then crumbled to dust. He was a priest of Joaquin himself, actually. And yeah, Kalim sort of points to you, Ren, in your invisible state. That's them. I feel them. And Regis looks around. Hold on. What is going on here? Who exactly are you all? I demand answers.
Well, my name is Roland Comnor. We are owners of the Troll Skull Manor, or Troll Slayer Tavern.
Spare me your lies and deception. You are the fine fellows of Daggerford, aren't you? Yes, you, I can see you. Yes, a tiefling. He points at you, Roland.
Huh?
I don't remember the tiefling, but you, and he points to you, Brew. You must be Copper Stormforge. And you, and he points to Pavel, you must be Rex the Hammer. Or is it you?
Dwarf.
Spare me the details.
That doesn't make any sense.
We rescued this man from a pit. He said his adventuring party, the fine fellows of Daggerford, killed him, accused him of stealing, and threw him down in a pit to die. When we found him, the poor man was risen and undead, and he says he wants vengeance. He has vowed to join us on our adventuring party as we've just made our way into Undermountain, and we're seeking to help him with that revenge.
Kaleem, so you couldn't even come up with an original story. You do know that Haleth this is what you and the original Daggerford people did to Haleth, right?
I yearn for revenge. You have wronged me. You have wronged me.
I don't understand. We didn't even throw him in a pit.
Darius
Sure.
unfurls his whip for a
True.
second and just kind of gets into a more of a defensive stance, kind of like, all right, we're gonna this is gonna happen.
Is this maybe Hallister's magic? Can he make revenants that are made up?
Either way, that does not belong here.
Scamp, make an insight check. Let me at him, Kalim says. Alright, Scamp, you feel like Kalim has risen as a revenant because he felt like he had been done an injustice, as he was not part of the group of adventurers. Well, it wasn't him that threw Halef down the pit, and then you guys killed him. So you feel like he's...
Well, we killed him later when he tried to crash the goblin wedding. That was on him.
True.
You feel like he's, in his own mind, he's risen, feeling like he's been done an injustice, but perhaps his mind has become a little bit convoluted, and he's either got it confused as to events after hearing about what happened to Haleth, or perhaps he's just using this as an excuse from his own experiences to goad this adventuring party into turning on you all, knowing that he probably is not powerful enough to destroy you himself. You feel like perhaps you could try to explain this to the other adventurers, because you feel like they're pretty much in your shoes now, that when at the same point when you guys first headed into Undermountain, being told by a series of events that happened by a revenant to try and kill these other adventurers. So it's kind of like things have turned around on you all, but due to only deception, not what actually happened.
Now, listen. There has been a grave misunderstanding here. Kalim...
They're the ones who have wronged me.
He and his party members originally threw a man named Haleth, a follower of Joachim, into a hole, stealing everything that he had, and he rose as a revenant. And
What?
We helped that particular revenant to take his revenge out on Copperforge and the others that you mentioned. The original Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
This doesn't make sense. This is the story that he told us that happened to him. What's going on here, Kalim? They have done me an injustice. They have accused me of killing Haleth, and I have died, burying my secret that I was not responsible. I was a coward who ran and hid in a cupboard.
Now,
I
see,
was
here's
not
the thing about
responsible.
Now, here's the thing about that. Yes, we did find him in a cupboard, and we helped him out. We actually even let him go. He came back down into Undermountain later, at a later date, with another group of adventurers, much like yourselves, actually. And, well, they crashed a wedding and started trying to kill all of the guests, and, well, we weren't going to let that happen. And I think that he may have died at that point, but I can't even remember, to be honest with you.
Are you saying that some adventurers crashed a wedding and you were the ones who slayed them?
Well,
Are you saying
yes.
you don't recognize me? Do you think it's a coincidence that we're here? We smelt you. We felt you.
Are you all fucking revenants? Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That's where we're going to
Pull out
end
the
today's
wand of
session.
fireballs. Pull out the wand of fireballs and get ready to...
I thought the Regis Blackwater names looked familiar.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the one I was.
These are all the
Two.
adventurers that you had killed in the wedding, the Red Wedding, and they're back for revenge.
They also introduced themselves as
Fine fellow.
the Fine Fellows of Daggerford and then accused us of being the Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
Finer, they said finer fellas of Daggerford.
Oh.
Oh. So I love the fact that revenants can be created of assholes, and they, and even if it's vengeance that they shouldn't be going after,
Well, they're actually like,
They're
yeah, they can be evil creatures easily.
yeah. I think it's funny.
Indeed.
Well, they're all gonna die again. So wow, we're gonna keep getting hounded by these assholes. Ah, damn it.
Look, this is the first time for Darius. Darius doesn't know who these people are.
Oh man.
We could let them kill you, and then they would have got their vengeance, and then they'll all crumble to dust.
Oh no. Not gonna let that happen.
Alrighty, guys, thank you all very much. So we're back into the action next week, straight into Undermountain. If you guys wanted to do any more shopping or whatever, then just let me know. You can still get some things if you forgot or whatever, if you didn't have time to take a look.
Now's the time.
And yeah, or if you guys want to use any more downtime, let me know. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks all. Bye bye.
Later.
Right on.